Wag lids, need to tell you about our Patreon. You need to sign up. It is the best Patreon in the game.
Starting at just £3 a month, you can get access to the entire back catalogue of Patreon content. You get an extra episode every single week. You also get early access to these public episodes, and you get access to the Patreon specials that we put one out every single month of. And the entire back catalogue of those specials includes...
We've got all the lock-ins with Ishan, Stephen Tries, Jamie Hutchinson, Johnny Bongo. They're now legendary, and there's more to come. We've got The Last Dance, the Roast of Adam and Dan, the Food Challenge, the Footy Challenge. When we went to Lorette de Mar, and it just became an absolute mess of a rugby league special. They're legendary.
And next year, we've already got Amsterdam and Nashville booked. We've got a restaurant special coming soon that's going to blow everything away. We've got another lock-in coming very soon. Go to patreon.com/haveawordpod. Sign up for £3 a month or £5 a month or £10 a month. Get yourself access to all that bonus content and become a proper member of the team. Stop being a pube.
And you get to watch this 48 hours early.
Yeah.
Get on me.
Go ahead. Put my knob in your mouth.
Wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl, and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped.com, the very best in below-the-belt men's grooming.
Go, Ed, get on me.
What? Cherry Jus.
Yes.
Sounded good, that, didn't it, that Johnny Bongo was talking about?
The duck.
Oh. I mean, I'll never eat it, but...
Duck's good, you know. We've had hoisin.
It's a very greasy bird.
It is a greasy bird.
Yeah. And I don't mind a greasy bird.
No, neither do I.
Apparently it is greasy.
It is, yeah. It's nice, though.
Don't you have to, when you cook it, you have to have it on a little tray, and it's like, oh, I'm juicing.
It's all the pond water.
No.
Yeah?
No.
That's where ducks live, Dan.
You're being dead silly.
If you cook a duck, you have to put it in a cage so that it doesn't fly out the oven.
Oh, you cook live?
You've got to.
Yeah. Oh, is that better for the flavour?
No.
What about the death squawk? What about the death squawk?
What death squawk?
Well, when, you know.
No, you put loud music on.
Ah.
And you pull its tongue out.
Oh, cooking duck must be entertaining.
Yeah.
No, you pull its tongue out before you do anything.
Yeah.
And you put loud music on.
You tell it to shut up. As she comes to me, like,
what, you threaten it?
You, and he's like, all right.
You threaten it?
Duck, but sound.
You're putting a duck in an oven live, and to make it be quiet, you threaten it.
Yeah.
That'll do something really bad if you start fucking squawking.
Yeah, you'll torture it.
Yeah.
You
I'll slow cook you. Right. John, this over quickly.
But listen, all the vegetarians, better for the flavour. Is that what you're saying?
It's much better for the flavour.
Yeah. Plus they're greasy.
Yeah. The tears, like, sort of...
It's crying
marinate.
Quack. Will quack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favourite?
Is that the food that the Chinese restaurant, they bring it over and then a woman gets two forks and goes, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In any accent.
That's also what my mum used to do to my spaghetti bolognese for me. She did. Up until I was about 20, I'd never had spaghetti bolognese where the spaghetti and the bolognese hadn't been cut up and mixed together.
Oh, but it makes sense.
I mean, it tastes the same.
Yeah, but when you're...
It doesn't. It tastes well better if your mum does it for you and scatties it up.
No, I'm saying when you do that yourself.
What?
How do you eat it now? Do you not mix it together now?
No, I mean, I do, but what I'm saying is she would cut, like, the spaghettis would end up being like this big.
Pathetic.
Like a child.
Yeah.
But I had it from being a kid. I never knew any difference.
Yeah, but when you're a kid, it's like, I watched Jack miss his mouth with fucking Cheerios. Yeah. So it's just making...
And I was still missing my mouth with spaghetti bolognese until I was 20. Hey! Fucking hell, just that dish. Everything else I had it nailed. Spaghetti bolognese. Fucking hell. Booked a decorator for Thursday. We're having spag bol Wednesday night.
Dan, what's your favourite non-edible bird?
Excuse me? I'll tell you this. They're all edible if you try hard enough. And if you've ever tried hawk. A sweetmeat. But only if I shot it. Is that what you want to hear? That's the hunter in me.
Hunting is just barbaric. It's disgusting.
Oh, let's not get on
Cooking
this.
a duck live.
Fucking fannies.
You know, that's all about the flavour.
As long as you caught it in the park. Some kid. Adam Rowe chasing ducks around. Come here, you cunt.
Apparently... You're not meant to give ducks bread, apparently.
Yeah, you're not meant to hunt them either. Little rules. They don't usually put that on size. Please, can no 30-year-olds fucking chase ducks around? Come here.
You're not meant to give fish bread either.
No, I've never given any fish bread.
And when you throw it in the pond, because the ducks eat it and then the fish eat it.
What?
You shouldn't throw bread in ponds. That's the bottom line.
Oh, it's you and water again. To be honest, don't go anywhere near ponds. Very dangerous. Could be deep. Could be shallow, but you don't know. That's Carl's PSA about all water.
Yeah, apparently giving ducks bread is really bad for them.
Because they don't like carbs.
It's not like because
Ducks are keto.
yeah, but bread. No, it's because it's not part of their natural diet. Is it because we've invented bread?
Yeah.
No shit.
Ducks don't know what bread is.
What about croissants?
They don't know how to make it.
What about croissants?
Quacksons.
Right.
You can have them.
I just had to check what podcast we're on. Oh yeah, we're on ours.
Hang on, you can have pan au chocolat as well, yeah.
Yeah. Ducks are only allowed to eat anything they can either find or make.
It's in their rules and law.
Duck law.
You can't give a duck like a mixed grill.
Why? It can find all them animals.
It'd be funny watching you try though, wouldn't it? Big board of fucking meat. He's not going for the fucking ribeye. Weird ducks, aren't they?
Ducks can find. You can't give it like a brain liquor. But you give it meat because you can find them animals. If you throw a brain liquor at a duck,
No,
It can find.
ducks can't eat cows.
well, they
This
can.
is the stupidest chat we've had for a while, and we've opened the show with it. Like, just because ducks can, like, quack, 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 cow, nice one.
What if a duck finds a dead cow?
No, but a duck could eat a cow that's died of natural causes. What you mean is a duck couldn't kill a cow, and I'll back you on that.
I'll go cow every day.
I reckon a duck could kill a cow.
No, several ducks.
No, if
With
a duck snuck up behind the cow
A duck
and bit it on the bollocks.
No, a duck conspiracy could kill cow.
Is that the plural?
Yeah.
Cow is the plural of cow now. Look at all the cow.
Sorry, can you just talk me through your cow death?
If the duck sneaks up on the cow or cow and bites it on the bollocks,
Yeah.
and then just hangs there for a couple of days.
Yeah, but it would need to be distracted by a flash mob of other ducks.
A flash mob of other ducks. What do all those ducks do, pretending to read the paper? Oh, I know. They're a flash mob.
It's actually duck.
The plural of duck is
It's duck.
duck.
No, it's duck eye.
Cows do
Cow.
die if they are shocked.
Yeah.
There was that farmer in the Lake District that tried to sue the Ministry of Defence because they were...
Because they were in his garden going, boo!
The MOD were like, new tactic, scare the enemy. Let's test it on cows in the Lake District. Ah! Moo!
Shocked as in scared.
Well, they were fighter.
Any animal dies if you electric shock them.
The fighter. It's a different type of shock, though, isn't it? They used to kill people in America like that. Wah! Oh yeah, shit. In a chair.
Imagine how long it'd take to scare someone to death.
Well, it'd be...
You got one shot.
The only way you'd be able to do that is by sort of telling them that they were not guilty, because otherwise they'd be expecting it and wouldn't be able to shock them. If someone was on death row, you can't scare them to death by shocking them because they're expecting it. But if you went to someone, oh, the judge come back not guilty, it's like, oh, thank fuck. Hey! He might shit himself and die then.
You have to think you'd have to be to have someone still in front of you. Be like, you're free. Hey! Oh. Fucking hell. I wasn't expecting you to change stance so quickly.
I mean, it doesn't work.
P.S. By the way, we just convened a jury and didn't tell you about it. That's what we do here. One of our weird state laws. You had a retrial that you knew nothing about, and here's a piece of paper. Is this crayon? Yeah.
It's mad that though, innit? States of execution. When they just go, oh no, a minute to go, you're not going to die. Do it like 11 times.
Do you know it was only yesterday that Tennessee outlawed slavery?
Like properly. Go get it up.
So slavery is still legal in most of the United States as a punishment.
Right.
So, you know, like forcing prisoners to have jobs.
Yeah. Is it a little bit weird that you found this out about 6 months before we go to Tennessee? Just feel like Adam's just been doing a bit of research. Doesn't want to go as much
because there was a big vote in America yesterday.
Right, okay.
It only passed with 80% of the vote.
Yeah, the other 20% were like, yeah, let's keep it. Because it's not like they're just, it's not old school slavery where they're going to another country and bringing people back and going, listen, get in the garden. I want fucking flowers out there next week.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
That was slavery. It was gardening. It was big plantation owners going, can't pop all these flowers.
It was it was extreme gardening.
Yeah. I'd like some nice shrubbery over there, but it's too hot for me to do it. I know what we need to do. Get the ship.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's forcing prisoners to have jobs.
Yeah.
Like when they're in prison. That's now illegal in Tennessee.
Right.
That was the last bastion of slavery.
It's to making people like do jobs when they're
prisoners.
Okay.
It's like making stuff in it for the outside world.
Right.
Not jobs within the prison. It's like make these.
They're still allowed to if they
shoes.
want to.
Yeah.
Like if you're in prison, you're allowed to paint if you can get your hands on some paint and become an artist. But they can't force you to paint.
I don't know. That's what the slavery was, wasn't it? It wasn't like a death row fucking art shop.
No, I don't know about slavery. I haven't looked into it.
No, but when they make it like doing leather work, this is just all from films. But then they just like on a production line, weren't they just doing basically like slave labor, like sweatshop conditions, where they're doing like a manual crappy job, but getting no pay for it as part of their prison term.
They get like pennies for commissary, don't they?
Yeah, but they haven't got a choice.
No.
So that's
slavery, isn't it?
Can't do that anymore.
But no forced gardening.
No forced garden.
Right.
Can still lock you up though.
I think I'd do well in prison. I'm starting to think I'd be fine.
Maximum security?
No, well, what am I going to do maximum security? What?
Bummed.
No, I mean, what am I going to do to be in maximum security?
Mass murder. There you go.
Oh, right.
That's what we all think.
I was just thought, like a minor offence and I get done, like tax evasion or something.
No, like Bronson. You go in for like fraud or something little, like, I don't know, punching this traffic warden, then you end up killing.
Classic fraud move. You've been done for fraud. Why? Because you punched that traffic warden.
No, because you say you didn't.
Right.
Fraud.
Trying to scare cows.
But then in the prison, you kill like 15 people and you end up going up the fucking ranks.
Yeah, no, that's not why. I just wanted a bit of peace and quiet, and I just get on with some reading. I wasn't going to go in and then kill 15 people. That's not.
But when I said plans to do that.
When I said, I'm going to do well in prison, it wasn't me going in and fucking shanking 15 people in the first 3 days.
But even in a minimum security prison, there's still a top dog, isn't there? What if he doesn't like you?
In a minimum security prison, the one where it's just all fucking bankers and
no, it doesn't matter.
Middle-aged men.
Peter,
there's a top dog.
Peter, top dog.
There's still someone in there who's he runs the gaff. He's still got all the fucking prison guards in his pocket.
Right. The minimum security prison where you can just walk out if you want.
No, that's not minimum security.
That's not minimum security.
Yeah, it is.
You're thinking of Tesco.
No, it is. That's exactly what minimum security. There literally isn't walls. You think there's a fucking top dog of like top boys? You think it's?
You can just walk out.
That's not prison then, is it?
That's an hotel.
It absolutely is prison. They're meant to be there. But if they walk off, they go, yeah, you're going to get caught, and then you'll get a further sentence in a higher security prison.
Well then the penultimate security prison, where it's like one up from that way.
Penultimate security prison. That's a well-known.
It's Cat A, B, and C. Cat C has walls.
Yeah.
What?
Cat C has walls.
There are prisons. Maybe not all in the UK.
Are they? They're detention centres. They're not prisons.
No,
you don't get sentenced to somewhere you can just walk out of.
Yeah, because you're absolute minimum risk. They know you're serving your time. There's no need for security because no one runs off.
No, but I don't think I don't think you get sentenced to a minimum security. I think you end up there after a longer term. You end up going.
You've got to earn your.
Yeah. You don't go. I'll go there. You can go home if you want, but don't. I think it's like a halfway house.
I mean, to be fair, go back to that last picture, Finn. This one? No. Just click back on your browser like twice. Yeah, see him. Like, I'd back myself to be able to scale that fence.
Yeah, because he's just a...
Have you seen Bastøy Prison?
Where's that?
It's Norway, is it? It's meant to be like the nicest prison in the world. It's on an island. And you're like... The point... Like, it's a lovely place to live... But your punishment is not being able to see your family and live a normal life.
Yeah, minimum... the absolute lowest level of security...
It's not minimum security. It's on an island. You can't escape.
It is a prison if you get a prison sentence and then they deem you as not a flight risk or not an escape risk because you're basically doing 2 months. You are no physical risk to anyone. They don't need massive walls because the people in there have been banged by a system. They know they're not trying to run off because they're smart. They've been convicted, but there is no need to waste money on massive walls and loads of security because the fuckers don't run off because they're 2 months away from going back to their wealthy lifestyle. They've been done for what,
Yeah, so you go there at the end of your sentence. You don't go there just for your term. you'd still go to a Category C prison. You wouldn't just go there for your sentence. For the last 2 months, 3 months of your term, you'd end up going there, yeah. And then you end up getting like, you can go on release for like jobs. You can go home for a night as well. But you don't get sentenced to go to them places.
Yeah, but you don't go... If you're just a normal bloke who's got done for one of these like white-collar crimes, you don't go in with fucking top dog.
You
And,
don't go to Cat A prisons.
no, okay, cool.
No, because that's like...
I don't
So
think
is that A,
I don't
B,
think I
and C?
do well there.
A, B,
You're
and C.
talking
I
about
think-
C.
Oh, I think...
What about B?
Oh, B. You
Yeah.
mean penultimate prison? Well,
Yeah.
bring me shank.
It's called
Yeah.
penitentiary.
So it's people who've like, you know, they haven't murdered anyone, but maybe, you know, they've fucking been caught interfering with an animal.
That is Cat B. Rabbit botherers.
What?
It's full of them.
The bestiality wing? Why am I with the squirrel
Hang on,
fuckers?
Google this. What you
I've
get
just
for
done a
beast-
bit of fraud or twatted a traffic
If
one.
you shag some kind
No,
of...
just please,
Bang
no,
out
don't
animal.
Google that thing. Google, how do you end up in a category? Things that get you put in a category B.
I think Walton's... Am I getting that wrong? No, Walton Cat, actually.
Category B prisons. There you go.
Crimes.
Here we go. Category B.
Violence or threat to life, arson, firearms, drugs, sexual offence or robbery.
Yeah, I'm not doing well there. I'm not doing well there. No, thank you. I'm at Cat C.
So you've threatened to arson your ex-girlfriend's mother-in-law.
Hang on. I've threatened to arson, so I've said I'm going to burn your fucking gaff down to my ex-girlfriend who is now remarried.
Yeah.
And I've threatened...
Remarried?
No, she's married someone,
Yeah.
and I've threatened his
mother-in-law.
dad.
No, mum.
No.
No, you said...
You said mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Her mother-in-law.
So
His mum.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I just
That's
said.
what he
His
just
mum.
said.
You said his
He
dad.
said his dad.
His dad. Okay, his mum. Right. It's a convoluted way you're getting to... What have they done?
I don't know. You threatened them.
Oh, right, you're right, I did. I threatened to burn their house down. No, I don't think I'd do well there.
I reckon you would.
No. I want to
You
go Cat C.
in, no, you have to act the bollocks, don't you?
I can you tell me what gets you in Cat C? Because I don't think you're going in Cat B if you're done. I'm just doing friendly crimes. Ready?
What
Okay.
are they called? Summary crimes?
Is this the worst one?
Oh, it is the same. Carl's right. You get promoted to Cat C, don't you?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same things.
So what's
apart from importation?
Are they criminology then?
Oh.
What's category A then? Is that the lowest one?
No, that's the worst.
A's the worst.
Cat A is the naughty man. Like you've proper killed
Yeah,
people.
attempt-
Wounding
murder.
with intent.
Manslaughter.
Do you know what Supermax is in Colorado?
Hang on. Let's just go through. Can I just go through? Hang on, chill.
It's a bag of Haribo.
I just want to go. What's Cat A?
Supermix.
Indecent assault, robbery, conspiracy to rob, firearms, importing
Wounding
or
with
supplying
intent.
Class A's,
Fucking hell. This is just your school, isn't it?
explosives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord.
Possessing or supplying explosives. Do you know, a couple of weeks ago, me and Carl and
Yeah, he did
Steve
that.
were very close to doing that.
Fireworks.
Straight round to your ex-girlfriend's mother-in-law's.
Get Colorado Supermax up. This is a bastard. This is the #1 prison in the world. Like where
In Colorado.
El Chapo's there.
She drank Colorado if he take her.
Like it's horrendous.
Oh my God.
That's the panopticon actually. That's a very old style of punishment.
Yeah, I don't feel I do as well. I thought you could
Do you know
just go
the,
into
do you know
a
the
nice,
logic behind
nice guy
that
prison.
style of prison?
It's called the panopticon.
So that in the middle is where the fucking governor, where he sits.
Or does he? That's the point.
And he can see every cell at all times. And the idea is people behave better in there because they feel like they're constantly being watched.
Right, is it the governor or is it just some screw that's in the
No, that's the governor's office.
Sat there, bolloco.
That's the governor's office.
Yeah.
What an awful office that is.
And they tease the prisoner sometimes.
You know
He'll
when
be
you
in there
just
playing
wanna-
poker with his mates, having shots of double jack on the
Getting
rocks.
sucked off.
Getting sucked off. Playing dice. And
What
they're all sat there.
Sometimes all at once.
What would be the thing that you miss most if you went into like a really high security prison?
Bed.
What
like
was
a proper good bed.
What was the? Honestly, I think I'd have porn withdrawal so fucking quick.
He puts Netflix on sometimes, right? And puts it on silent and puts the foreign subtitles on so no one can understand what's going on.
He fucks himself over.
No, he's got headphones on.
And just gets one of those things from Yo Sushi, so the TV just goes round the office. You know, they have like the food going round just to wind. Oh, they can only watch like a 30-second
Puts the
thing.
footy on, but he zooms in so you can't see the score all the time. so no one knows what's going on.
Just goes.
Cunt, this governor, you know. Just a bad guy. Shouldn't be in any position of power as far as I'm concerned.
Just has the SPL on. Everyone's like, oh, come on.
But they're locked down for 23 hours a day, and then they get to go and stand in a cage for an hour outside.
Yeah, I think I'd have porn withdrawals.
I'm sure you'd be able to get it, you know.
Can you not use your imagination for that, though? Have you not got enough porn storage in your brain? Can you not sort of imagine the stuff you've watched?
It all gets muddled in. There's so much
better?
porn in there. It's like
better, though?
It's like white noise.
Because, like, you're restricted, aren't you, to what has been made with porn, but with your imagination, anything can happen.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean.
Your favourite porn star, you can have 8 of it if you want.
Yeah, I know, but I
16
can't.
of their tits.
You know. Sounds nice. Yeah.
Who is your favourite porn star?
I love the game. I don't love any particular
Triple H.
player. I love the game.
Another rapper. That's his favourite porn star.
Fucking hell, mate, you got some
game.
mad porn, you.
Yeah.
Triple H bombing Stephanie McMahon on repeat.
I don't have the focus anymore to stay in the moment. When I was younger, I had a phenomenal imagination. Like, I think every young man has like a directorial talent in them to be able to like create. Yeah. But now it's just a fucking muddle of too many.
I do feel like a director when I have an imagination. Sometimes I yell cut and get them to do it again.
Yeah.
In my head. No. Yeah. I don't believe you want his cock. I need to see it in your eyes. Yeah. Come on, Stephanie.
I overthink it. I start thinking
cock in his eyes.
I start thinking about what's on the rider. Cut! Where are the croissants? Oh. There's no pastries. Yeah. I really do. What?
Don't give them to the ducks.
From before.
No, one conversation.
I'm sure you get access to some porn, you know, because you want to...
Drawings.
Yeah, they can't show you some porn every day.
Up until yesterday, they had this prisoner's drawing the porn in Tennessee.
To sell out of the prison?
No, it was their slavery thing. They were like, you're not drawing porn for everyone else.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
They want to calm you down, don't
stopped.
they? They don't want you to be all like het up. Big boners running around. They want everyone to be cummed.
I've never heard
So they
that
probably
before.
give you like some really soft core, easy stuff. You're like a drawing of a cock.
Of a cock?
That'd keep me going for a week, that would. Quality. Who's done this? The governor. You can see. There he is. Got an easel. Fucking sketching away. You know what? You've all been really naughty. But I'm not letting you out without any porn. Big pair of tits. Hey, and guess who's getting this? Cell 317.
Holds
Do it on the timeline. Cell 317. Get a big pair of tits. And I've done them in pink.
Everyone's trying to go...
Hey! Next week is bum week. Enjoy. Bing bong. Governor's been drawing. It would be mental if you were insane, an insane governor. Everyone's going to like my drawings.
Genuine question, right?
Will it be?
Genuine question, right?
Is there any other type on this podcast?
You're in prison for life. This is for you as well, Carl. Right? You're in prison for life.
Life.
No parole.
What have we done?
No parole.
What?
What have we done?
You were conspiring to assassinate the government.
All of them?
All of them. You were gonna nuke the Houses of Parliament during Prime Minister's
So
questions.
we're the new Guy Fawkes.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, but like
Guy
bad.
Spoons.
Yeah, I reckon you're going to see some sort of punishment for nuclear explosives.
Right? So you're in prison for life. No parole.
Oh, no.
Because it's the UK, you've avoided the death penalty. So congratulations to both of you. Right? Do you think, right? So you've been in there for a long time. Do you think if you had, let's say it's a slightly feminine cellmate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think you'd end up fucking him? Yeah. If he was up for it. Not against his will. You're not that guy.
How long have I been there? 25 years?
How long do you reckon it'd take for you to want to?
25 years.
What? Yeah, 25 years. Yeah, ages.
Dan's court case hasn't even finished yet. He's bumming everyone. He might be able to go home. I've bummed half the week.
Has the jury reached the verdict? Yeah. Has it? Tell us.
I can go home.
What is it?
Dan, you'd have been in Cat C by now. Stop bumming everyone. I'd be the effeminate one. Hello, that's okay.
Are you
Aren't you
Mexican?
from fucking
Do you know what
Lancashire?
effeminate means?
Oh, no, that's not guy.
No, not a Mexican.
Another
effeminate.
bueno. Yeah, you can be who you want in prison, can't you?
25
I want to be
years.
Consuela. That's not guy.
That's Scarface. Say a lot to my little bumhole.
Via!
Probably 10 years, I'd say.
Say, I think you're wrong. I don't think there's much difference between like 6 months and 40 years.
Yeah, no, your hope's gone by then. After 6 months, you're like, yeah, I still might be able to get out here. And then the hope, like,
No.
Oh,
You've
there's
got
no parole.
no, but you don't know that. You've never seen Shawshank.
Yeah, this one's no parole.
There's no parole.
I'm not appealing. I've stopped appeling.
No, there's no
parole.
appeals.
You were caught. Like there's photographs of you lighting nukes outside.
Lighting nukes. And what do we always say about nukes? You never go back to a lit nuke. That's a fact. I remember that.
Nuki night.
Keep your sparklers away from your nuclear weapons. When you've got a nuclear warhead, make sure your dad is doing it, okay? And then stand back. And wear gloves. And this the amount of times I've been to like bonfire night and seen people lighting nuclear warheads and not wearing gloves, and you're like, you're mad.
They're going to prison.
They've caught you lighting nuclear,
Aiming
and
it at the House of Parliament. You're on footage going, look at my nuke. I'm going to set this off now and kill every politician. All of them dead.
Will,
Is it a
are
live
you
stream?
available to film that?
Adam,
Will's like, yeah, I know he threatened to blow up Parliament, but look at the film quality. Look at these cameras.
is it a
Amazing.
live stream, Adam?
What?
Is it a live stream?
No.
So have I done it?
You got caught while you were videoing it.
Oh,
And they,
you
took
put
the,
it-
they confiscated
You
the
put it on
cameras.
Patreon. You put it on Patreon. But the government signed up. Sneaky.
Oh, them clever authorities signed up to
Aye.
Patreons and listen to
First
stuff.
Tory Patreon. And then you had appeals, but they didn't dead quick because they ate you.
Oh.
You had all your appeals in the first fortnight and lost them all.
I don't think I'm bumming a man after 6 months. No.
I think you'd be hard pressed not to.
What if he smelt nice?
Yeah. He smells nice. Long hair. No beard.
Pair of
Waxes
tits.
his bumhole.
Pair of tits.
Mexican accent. That's okay.
Where am I? What prison am I in? Why
Yeah,
is
a
there a
local
long-haired
one.
Mexican with no beard?
No, I didn't say he was Mexican.
Oh, what's
I
his
said
name?
he just had that voice.
Strange ways.
I'm in Manchester. Strange ways.
That's
Um,
okay.
Do I start? So after 6 months, do I start engaging in anal sex with men?
With one specific,
Man.
really fit man.
No.
No?
Probably a couple of years. 10.
Do you reckon your age...
Don't give me a couple of years. 10.
Five couples.
do you reckon your ages be any different after 2 years than 6 months?
Yeah, absolutely they would. Because then men would start becoming more viable, wouldn't they? I'm not going to walk in and go, right, I'm bumming you next week because I know I'm going to want it.
What if you fell in love?
That's different, isn't it?
Oh,
Maybe that could happen.
What if he looks and smells exactly like Serica? So it's a man.
Yeah.
You know it's a man.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
God.
he looks, sounds,
Oh.
it is.
Yeah.
To your eyes and ears, Serica.
Can I just say something? He sounds beautiful.
And what's the,
Stunning.
what's the only
Supple.
difference?
Supple.
Yeah.
The accent. That's okay. You can call me
So
Sarah.
it's a Mexican Celica in prison.
In strange
Yeah.
ways.
And she has female genitalia?
No.
Oh.
There's a cock there.
Then yeah, I'd do probably 3 or 4 days.
That's okay. I'm so supple.
Yeah.
Strange ways. Yeah, I'm from Nutalehuelos. Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about
But
me.
when you're in strange way, you gotta do something to survive.
What's he done to be in prison, this man? What's his name? Juanito.
What?
What's his
His name's Serica.
His name's Jeff. Just don't
Hefe.
you're getting very taken with this accent thing.
I am.
He just got in there,
It's quite
stuck a bit
jarring.
of lipstick on.
Right. Why is this being aimed at me now? I'm sure Dan was in this.
Yeah, but
Oh, cause I'd be in there.
Would you be the bummy or the bummer?
What?
The postman or the letter?
Well, you know, you go with what you know
Postbox.
first.
Are you the cock?
Would you be the UPS driver or the UPS truck? What? Would you work for DPD or Every? You know what I'm saying? Not at all. I think you do.
Oh,
Would you work at the sorting station within the what?
dick pounding.
I go,
Dudes.
you know, I go postman initially. Yeah.
You mix it up.
And then courier after that. What? I don't know. You try
just
it.
carry
you're
someone
the
else's.
postman, wouldn't you?
Fucking life.
Yeah, you've got to be the postman.
Like,
Unless he wants to rim me.
What job's that? An architect or something?
you make a Jeff sad.
Window cleaner?
Oh, nice.
Good. Prison, ladies and
Are you
gentlemen.
the window cleaner or the window? So, have you
famous
ever
save.
eaten duck, Dan?
What I'm saying is, never tried duck. Never tried duck. And you know what? After all of that chat, I think I'm open to it. Also, rimming a guy called Jeff from Newton Willows with a Mexican accent. And if I could do the two, what a date night that'd be. Hey, how you like your duck?
Duck and dick
Oh, what?
in the bungalow.
Shredded. And I'm talking about Jeff. What? No, I was talking about the duck.
Good to know.
What if it was the best sex you ever had?
It could
Then
be.
you're gay, aren't you? There's nothing wrong with that.
You're not gay.
I don't
Oh, I
necessarily
feel like
mean-
bumming men.
No,
What?
no, you don't like bumming men, but you like the sex.
You're not instantly gay because you are having sex with a man. I mean, you're instantly...
Sounds gay.
It does sound a bit gay, that way.
I'm not gay. I'm having sex with men.
And I'm loving it. It's the best sex I've ever had, but I'm not gay.
Well, you're bisexual. I'll give you that. You're definitely bisexual. But you're
Bisexual is
not...
a form of gay, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah, it's on the spectrum
mean?
of gay.
it's in the LGBTQ.
With album.
Is it?
B is for bisexual.
Yeah.
LGB.
I just thought... Oh. Well, okay, yeah.
If you're bisexual, you're a little bit gay.
You're a lot of it gay, aren't you?
No, you're 50-50.
You're
aren't
50.
you?
I just never saw. Yeah, I agree. You're 50% gay.
Yeah.
I just thought if just because you have sex with no one doesn't make you gay.
Makes you like having sex with men, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Which
right
is a bit
there.
gay, innit?
You're absolutely, which is a bit gay.
It sounds.
But I just didn't think you.
I
genuinely didn't know bisexuality was classed as gay.
No, I don't think it is. I think I'm being really rude.
It's in the
Queer, yeah. Queer.
No, I don't think it is. Because queer is sort of I know that.
Hang on, isn't it just its own thing then?
Yeah.
Bisexuality is its own, it doesn't have to be anything
Well,
else.
don't call my imaginary bisexuality gay then,
Okay.
because that was potentially, theoretically, very offensive.
Yeah.
Queer,
Queer isn't like an all-encompassing.
I know a bisexual person who identifies as queer.
I know a person who only has sex with members of the opposite sex who identifies as queer.
Well, I know a 7-foot Viking who only strikes dolphins, so why are we all trying to one-up each other here?
What? P.S. When are we going drinking with that guy? Where's Thor? Where's Thor?
I know.
The fucking aquarium.
As far as I'm aware, queer means different things to different people, but like a big part of it is I just know that I'm a bit different to society's norms, so therefore I am queer.
Queer, because queer used to be the
It used to be a slur,
derogatory
didn't it?
term, didn't it, towards homosexuals?
Does queer sort of... Is it all a bit of the...
Go on,
When
Finn,
you're
read
not
it off.
Queer is a term used by those wanting to reject specific labels of romantic orientation, sexual orientation, and/or gender identity.
So you don't want to
Yeah.
be labelled. but
So
like
if you
labelled.
fuck dolphins, it could be under
could
the...
be a queer, yeah.
Yeah, but also if you're a man and you fuck women, you can be queer. If you're a woman, you fuck women, you can be queer.
Yeah, you don't want to be labelled.
Quite liking,
except for as
I'm
a
quite
queer.
liking queer, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't queer an oxymoron then? It's labelled, the unlabelable. You shouldn't call
I
men.
mean, yeah, potentially. I don't think they're getting into the grammar of it. Like, they're just like trying to identify their niche.
Q, that's the last one, isn't it? That was added. Wasn't it LGBT?
It's LGBTQ plus
Because they couldn't be asked.
because there's QIIAI.
It was LGB when I was at uni.
Can't
then-
mind Joe.
It was what?
LGBTQ IAA.
Aye.
There's P as well now, isn't there?
Yeah, that's where
What's
I
P?
Pansexual. Don't say it.
No, I was going to say something else. Not good either.
met. Don't say it. I'll say the other thing.
Pansexual is you'll fuck anything.
Google laughing.
It's like
No,
you're not
that's true,
attracted
that's
to
true.
gender or anything
Where's
like
A?
that.
I thought
Why is it-
pansexual was about the personality, not the...
No, pansexual sort of is that. So it's I'll fuck anything as long as you sound.
Yeah, it's the person.
Where's A? Why isn't asexual in there?
Asexual is in there.
Is it just a plus?
It's right.
QIA, yeah.
Oh, it's in the plus.
Yeah.
Right. So
I honestly thought you said I at the end. I was like, I think we're adding too many letters.
the Cowboys, isn't it?
There is an I one though.
Yeah.
Um,
LGBT. I think you were right.
Interplanetary.
LGBTQI.
Get it up,
A
Finn. You've
or
got
something
Google
like
in
that.
front of you, mate.
All right, okay.
But he's got a queer friend. So
QIA.
There you go. What's the I? Intersex. That's where you're really into it.
I'm into it as well.
Oh, that's so nice to find out you're LGBTQIA, guys.
Oh, is everyone LGBT? No.
No.
Is cis not under it now?
Cis means you are the gender you were born as. Straight.
Everyone can't be
straight.
LGBTQIA because then that's humans. Well, to be fair, I think the LGBTQIA actually quite exclusive and leaving us out. I want to be thrown in there as well. H.
Can't believe you just said you don't consider gay people humans.
Who said that?
You.
No, I didn't.
You inferred it.
No, I absolutely did not.
You said they're disgusting and I disagree with you.
I absolutely did not. You took the wrong inference, sir. You inferred
That's the I. Inferred.
wrong. If you add heteros, the old hetero, the old cis,
That's just everyone.
then it's literally everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, inference denied.
I was joking.
Well, I was. This is not something I joke about. Back to prison.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm Jeff sexual.
Why did they put plus? Is it because it's too long of an acronym?
It's because it's getting a bit much in it. The amount of like letters.
Yeah. Lazy.
That's how.
Well, that was potentially dangerous, wasn't it? A lot of fun, though.
I think with Have It Weird, you don't just have a laugh, you learn.
Yeah. Listen, we don't know everything. I like to learn. I didn't know all them. I didn't know the I, all them ones. So now
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. And the people who were listening, hopefully about 85% of them learnt as well. So there you go. Every day's a school day.
It is here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's your Viking mate that fucks dolphins? Just to remind us.
Ivan.
Even.
I forgot his name.
Even?
There's two of them.
He's the other Steve.
What's his surname?
Stephen.
Very
fair guy.
Hang on.
Were you going to say Van Henegem or Hesseling?
It's Jan Vennegaard of Hesseling.
Jan Vennegaard of Hesseling.
But he calls him Even for short.
Who's now a Viking that fucks dolphins. That's a tricky retirement, isn't it?
You said that.
What a name, though. What a fucking name.
That's not his name.
Jan Vennegaard of Hesseling?
No, his name's Jan Vennegaard. And he's like the mayor of Hesseling, isn't he, in Holland?
Yeah, but when he was a player.
Yeah, no, but he's just been a dickhead, wasn't he?
What?
That's his surname.
I thought he was called Jan Vennegaard of Hesseling.
No, it's of Hesseling in
So
Holland.
why do I know him as Jan Vennegaard of
No,
Hesseling?
that was his footballing name, but that's not his birth name.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
His full name is Jan Vennegaard of
See?
Hesseling.
Right, I
Right,
thought it was.
fully accept your apology.
Gibril Cisse of Frodgium.
Right, let's have some duck.
What's happening, everyone? It's time to tell you about our sponsor, Manscaped.com, who are now available in all Tesco retail stores all over Ireland. So if you're from the Emerald Isle and your balls need a bit of a waz, get down to Tesco, buy yourself a Manscaped, or go to manscaped.com and use the promo code WORD20. What can they get from Manscaped, Dan?
They can get loads of different stuff. They can get this. It's ball deodorant. A pair of knickers. They call them underpants. They're great. Look at this crop preserver because you've got smelly pubes. Cut them down. You'll have less. Then rub this on them. They'll smell better. When I was in Dundalk, I'll tell you this. This is a personal thing. All of the pubes I saw on the men in Dundalk were hairy. Too many. I remember thinking when I was in Dundalk on my tour of Ireland, I was like, these lads need a shave. And now they can because they're available at all Tesco Ireland retail stores.
Listen, there's also the Weed Whacker. This is like a nose and ear trimmer. This is the Performance Package 4.0. You get a couple of free gifts with it as well. You get the boxies, there's the ball deodorants, the crop preserver. These are our longest going sponsors. They're our favourite and they're great. It is the best in men's below the belt grooming, available now in Ireland at all the Tesco Ireland retail stores and at manscaped.com. If you use the promo code WORD20, you get free shipping worldwide and 20% off.
Ireland-wide!
That's our gift to you, because we're sound.
Galway.
Christmas is coming.
Dundalk.
Your cock is getting hairy.
Dublin.
Shave it off
Kilkenny.
and find yourself a Mary.
Galway. Cork. Dublin. And Dundalk.
Part 2 of 3. No guests today, so you'd only get 3.
We had a guest.
Fucking free. Be
We had a
grateful.
guest booked though.
What?
You did have a guest booked, but they're dead. They died.
I did have a guest booked a while back, and then I thought about replacing them, and then sometimes I just like seeing you guys.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
That's lovely. Or you couldn't be bothered booking another one.
What?
Or you couldn't be bothered booking another one.
It's a quality thing, isn't it? Got to get the quals.
I agree. Don't
If the
just get
quals aren't
shite.
there, I'm just saying that felt like a dig at the people that have not been on, but
It is.
there's certain.
If there's a comedian in the UK who hasn't been on here, we actively dislike them. If they haven't been on, it's either they're too big for us, or I, or Dan, or Carl
No, I
have
like
got a
them all.
personal problem with them.
Peter Kay's coming on though.
No, there's some cunts in this industry. It's about time someone told them. If you haven't been on here, if you haven't been invited, it's personal.
Some people have done it 5 times. You haven't done it once.
Yeah.
I like it when the lids are listening, going, I'm trying to stand up for the first time, and now my new aim is to just get good at comedy, and one day I'll be on the Have a Word couch. Cool. We've got gaps.
We have.
So
You won't be on it though.
You will never be good enough.
you will. Keep going. Keep trying.
Your dreams will not come true. You don't have what it takes.
I think you do. Maybe.
You know full well they don't.
I love using you as the human shield. Can I feel bad for asking? Adam deals with the
I've done that as well.
Adam.
If you have repeatedly got in touch and asked to be on it, genuinely, and you haven't been on yet, it's because I've asked Dan and Carl and they've said no.
Looking
Any
forward to getting
examples?
Peter Kay on, though. That's going to be good.
Yeah, because
Because he's gigging again.
he loves comedians as well.
And he's local. You should have thought of him already. Loves a chat. He loves talking about the game.
Triple H.
No.
The rapper.
My favourite porn star. Should we do some questions?
No.
Okie doke. Free form chat. All yours.
Come on. What have you
What
asking this week?
books are you reading at the moment, Adam?
I have got a couple on the go.
How
Same
many?
too.
10.
There you go. That's just all that needs. Dan Johnson says, "Hi, lids. Which natural disaster would you choose to be stuck in if you had to pick one? You've got to be stuck in a natural disaster, not the wrestler.
Fog.
Wrestlers. Tsunami, earthquake, fog. Tsunami, earthquake, hurricane, or volcanic eruption. You will live, but you'll have to run a lot in all scenarios to survive.
So how'd you
Tsunami.
run
Which
in
would
the
you
earthquake?
most like to say you saw and lived through? Nice one, Dan Johnson. Go, Mark.
Where'd you run to?
Tsunami, easy.
That's the
Practice
worst
me
one.
surfing skills.
What's
Can you surf over buildings? 'Cause
What's
that's what
the
comes
film?
at you.
What's the film where
Impossible.
The Impossible.
Oh,
That's awful.
my God.
It's so bad.
It's so well made.
What film?
yeah. Ewan McGregor.
Impossible. Yeah.
The Impossible.
About the
It's about the tsunami on Christmas Day. Thailand,
2004?
2004, 5.
somewhere around.
Oh shit! I remember that Christmas day. My sister bought me a pair of Burberry boxer shorts,
And that was the real disaster.
and I thought it was an ironic present and laughed. And she didn't talk to me for the rest of Christmas.
Don't ever take that gamble. If someone buys you a Christmas present, don't go, shite, this where's the real one. Don't ever, just, what's the point?
You know the
The Burberry check.
the Burberry check.
Yeah.
Honestly, she got them out, and I was like, thinking it was like a
Ali G joke or something.
wow. And she was premenstrual at Christmas and fuming with
I
me.
think she's got every right. She put a lot of thought into that, and you were
Oh,
ungrateful.
it was a misstep by me, but I honestly thought we were doing like a fucking joke present. And it was quite a cool present. Never laugh at the Christmas present.
Yeah. Maybe her anger caused the tsunami.
Ooh. High pressure.
If a butterfly flaps its wings in Australia, it can cause a hurricane in fucking Leighton Buzzard.
So common.
Adam went for a faraway place from
went
Australia.
He went deep there.
Leighton Buzzard.
Leighton Buzzard sounds like an Australian as well.
Wow, you have to really piss your sister off at Christmas. He does, doesn't he?
All right, mate, we're fighting Leighton Buzzard.
By the way, the best
Fucking
one,
right.
the best one to be caught in is an earthquake. Just stand in the middle of the road and you're fine, aren't you?
Not if the road breaks and falls into the abyss.
Right.
You never know.
No, but like, you can't run away from an earthquake. Can you?
You can.
It's the earth.
You just have to be really quick.
What, run into the sky?
I think you'd be safer in your garden in an earthquake rather than the road. The road's man-made. There's more chance of it being
There's your garden's
like.
just a natural. He lives on Lark Lane.
I genuinely think if you've got a big enough garden, it's probably safer to stand in your garden than
I've
the
been
road.
in multiple earthquakes, by the way, when we were in Japan.
Oh,
Just saying. Survived them
Sorry.
all. I survived them all.
didn't realise we were
I've
talking
been in
to
an
an
earthquake.
earthquake survivor.
There was an earthquake in
been
the
in
UK like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural disaster.
It's an earthquake, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It
Not
is.
all earthquakes are natural disasters.
Yeah?
No, they're not.
Yeah?
No, they're not.
Yeah, for
Some of them are
someone.
unnatural disasters.
If you get a 4.2 on the Richter scale and things shudder a bit, everyone's like, "Oh my god, that was a natural disaster." I think things have got to happen for it
You
to
know,
be.
when I was a kid, I was told that the Richter scale was named after Rick Waller because he was so fat, and I believed it.
The Rick Waller scale. That's a 7 on the blatant buzzard.
7 Rick Wallers. Could have died. Luckily, you're in the street and not the garden, because the garden is a natural. Full stop.
No, but that's the easiest to survive is an earthquake.
Yeah, yeah.
The tsunamis, you're not surviving. The tsunami.
Depends where your
Well,
starting
you've got
point
both.
is.
No, you know what a tsunami is?
It's a big wave.
Yeah, but you know, and it brings with it like cars and stuff. Basically, you get run over in it by like trees and that.
Yeah.
You can't sail
It's
over
not.
it.
It's not. Is it just a wave? It's a surge, isn't it?
Yeah, have you seen the
A
one
tidal
in
wave
Fukushima?
is a wave.
It's horrible.
A surge. It's like it goes so far inland and just takes everything with it.
Yeah. But it's just water, innit?
Right.
It's just a big free wash.
For the
Cool.
land.
Cool. I've lost my family in a tsunami. Well, they'll be cleaner.
What was the other one? Hurricane.
Yeah.
The worst one, by the way, by a million miles is tornado, and it isn't even close. There's nothing you can do with a tornado coming at you. Nothing.
What's the difference between a tornado and a hurricane?
Isn't it concentrated?
Different spelling.
A hurricane is just a storm. A tornado is the
That's what I
actual.
Googled.
Is the actual.
A cyclone, then maybe.
Difference between.
But like, do you know what I mean? Like, have you seen the film
Come on,
Twister with
Monster.
Jodie Foster? Haven't you?
So a tornado happens in a hurricane, does it?
Whatever that is, they're fucking terrifying. If you see one of them in a distance, you know you're fucked.
They're quite similar, but this is what Google says. Hurricanes are massive spinning formations of multiple thunderstorms. Tornadoes are a wind vortex.
Wind vortex. They're the scary ones. Because that itchy, you're done, aren't you? You can't fly.
I think the volcano one would be dead cool. I would like to see
Be really
lava.
hot.
It would.
Just stand on like the 3rd floor and you're fine.
I'm sure most volcanic eruptions that you see, unless you're like on top of the fucking volcano, you're all right, aren't you? You can just sort of walk down the hill.
No.
It depends if it's spewing.
You not heard of Pompeii?
Pompeii.
Have you not heard of it?
Maybe they were just dead slow walkers.
It fucking like eviscerated a whole civilization.
That's a
Daniel.
new word as well.
Civilization.
Eviscerated.
It did. It killed them all. Dead.
Not a civilization though. It just fucking like lavaed a city, didn't it?
They were civilized though.
There you go.
They were all dead
There you
nice
go.
about the volcano.
3 people died in a car crash. That's the end of their civilization. They were particularly polite people. Oh, that's the end of civilization.
You're not civil no more, they're dead.
How many people
One of
have
the
to die
one
for
of
it
the
to be considered the end of a civilization? What is the number? There must be a number.
You know,
More
what a
than
you know what a civilization is, don't you?
Yeah.
Go on then, what's a civilization?
A group of people who are really civil with each other.
Yeah, in a car
It's a people carrier.
or in Italy. End of the civilization.
Like the Romans, the Egyptians, they were civilizations, weren't they? So they'd have to kill all of them.
Pompeii was part of Rome, the Roman Empire.
Exactly, but didn't kill all of the Romans, did they?
I know, I agree. I will try my luck with volcanic eruption because
You're a fool.
what happened with Pompeii is the side of the mountain.
Fool.
The side of the mountain went. Most volcanic eruptions, it goes up from the top. It starts just working its way down. Like you'd have to be pretty unlucky to get the one where half the mountain just erupted. Most of them are.
Is that a natural disaster then, Dan?
Right, exactly.
A,
You've
vol-
just-
a
you've
volcanic eruption is a yeah.
No, but you've just said a small earthquake's not, but a small volcanic one is.
Okay, then I'll take a tsunami, but it's a really tiny one where it's just a fucking wave.
It's just Rick Waller getting in the fucking swimming pool.
You can't lower mine
Whoa,
and
tsunami! His socks are wet! God, I nearly died in that natural disaster. At least my feet are clean.
You just said you walked away from
I
yours.
know. Yeah. I know, but not all.
No, they're all Pompeii.
Minor earthquakes.
No, it's a Pompeii one.
Oh, it's a Pompeii one. Well, I won't pick that then.
Okay. Pick another one.
What other natural disasters are there?
Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be easy, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just to stay by his feet.
Just distract him with treats.
I'd stay still in that. If it was a Godzilla, I'd stay still.
Stand in the road.
I'd be holding bacon going, yeah, come here. And as he comes down, just fuck off.
Or sausages, because they're better.
Yeah. I'd stay very still. Because I think I've seen Jurassic Park. It's been very instructive in how to deal with T-Rex. I don't know Godzilla, but I'm sure it's T-Rex-like. Stay still. That's how Godzilla sees through
Based on
movement.
movement. Like a basilisk.
Some twat like, oh no, a fucking Godzilla leg. Yeah?
All them
Go and eat that Geordie. Whoa, man, he's fucking massive leg. What's he doing in heaven? Heaven. Dan went for somewhere on Tyneside, and he got Heaven.
Who would you be more
Because
scared
his
of
mate's from there.
if you looked out the window? Godzilla or King Kong?
If I looked out the window,
Just cheeky, aren't they?
What about giant lizards?
look at him, King Kong. They're funny, naturally funny. I don't know why all my people suffering natural disasters are Geordies. Fucking hell, King Kong, mate. What are you doing in Blythe? I'd expect this in colour coats.
Yeah, earthquakes all day.
I think what we've learned from this is, as long as you're from Tyneside or the northeast, it'll be more fun. How, man? A fucking volcano's gone fucking massively mental, and it's pouring all the fucking molten lava all over the metro centre. Fucking bollocks! I wanted a Burger King. It's on all that molten lava.
Are you done?
Yep. But I will say this: not all earthquakes are natural disasters. Surely.
Can you Google what the term natural disaster means?
No,
Maybe
but
it has to be on a certain-
surely an earthquake has got to hit some form of like.
What if people die? What if one person dies because they fell over?
A
Natural events such as a flood, earthquake, or hurricane that causes great damage or loss of life. The number of people suffering food crisis as a result of natural disasters has tripled in the last 30 years.
All right, let's keep the politics out of it. Yeah, so it's got to cause
great damage or loss of life.
great damage or loss of life.
Well, great damage is subjective. What if you drop your Subbuteo set that you've collected for many decades?
Why are you holding it?
You collect it for many decades and you're holding the whole thing. I love Subbuteo, but if I have to put it down, it ruins the collection.
No, you were
For 30 years, walk around.
you were moving it just as the
I fucking love a Subbuteo, boys. Have we got space for a Subbuteo table?
Probably, yeah. On the dining table.
No.
Why?
On the ping pong table.
Fuck off.
No, don't
That
even
dining
bother.
table.
The table
has
tennis
been-
table gets used well more than your dining table, and that's a fact.
It gets used. That dining table has been very useful. You ate it last week and you will eat it today.
Yeah, but I use the table tennis table more.
Correct.
That's true.
Let's just buy a Subbuteo table.
Yeah, there you go. Meet me halfway. That was nearly a natural disaster. Yeah, all right. Subbuteo. I genuinely like one.
Power pods as well, love them.
I don't know what they
Some
are.
football crazy and chocolate mad.
Oh, crazy chocolate mad. Grab a power pod and play football with the lads.
What's this?
You know what? I got sent a free power pod the other day by.
What's a power
It will
pod?
have missed his generation.
Oh yeah, you were
One of
playing.
It was
Missed.
our version
It won't
of
have
a ball
missed.
on a stick.
It won't have missed my generation. It will have been invented when I was older.
That's what I said.
Right, that's not that.
Can you Google what
That's
power
like they
pods
had it
are?
in the 60s, had it in the 70s, missed your generation, and it came back in the early 2000s.
Mate,
Do you know, like, when
football
you-
crazy chocolate man. Do you know what a power
It
pod
was
is?
the hopscotch of its day, to put it in a term you'll understand.
Oh, now I get it, yeah.
I got sent Julio.
Oh, I
Cesar
remember.
one the
I
other day.
do remember them, yeah. What did you do with them?
Just looked at them.
Oh, right, cool. Well, not as good as Subbuteo.
They were just collectible figurines.
Like little mini bobbleheads.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Can we get some of them as well?
Yeah, let's get some of them. Question? Would you like one?
Speed round.
Oh, it's not, is it?
Go on.
Is it ever?
No, it's not today.
Oh,
Daniel Daly says, all right, lads, if you could only poo in one place forever, but you can't say a toilet
Oh.
or your mate's kitchen bin from before. Where would it be? Nice one. Daniel Daly, the double D.
Swim baths.
In their toilet.
No, you're not allowed to. You can't use a toilet forever.
Bath.
You have to. Oh,
But someone else's bath.
Bath's the right answer, isn't it?
It's still in the bathroom, isn't it?
oh. What if you want a bath?
Then you
suppose
clean
you-
it.
Don't get a bath.
You clean it before you get to the bath.
So you can only poo in baths.
yeah.
Or swimming baths.
You're never coming round my house.
Right. What could I have said better than baths where I would be invited to your house?
Back of the garden.
Everyone poos in your garden.
Well, me and Etta do, yeah. Bless her, she didn't mean to.
It's much better for me to poo in your bath than your garden.
No,
No, it is
because I
'cause you
don't
can just
bathe my
squash it.
children at the back of the garden.
Why?
What?
Yeah, but it's,
on, you
it's
piss in the bath?
porcelain, isn't it? So I can just, once it's rinsed, it's gone.
Set it bang.
I don't. I don't think the shower head is capable of the power I need to rinse your plop out of my bath.
No,
No,
you
yeah,
squash
you
it
see?
down.
No, and this is where, see, what you're doing here is typical non-IBS privileged bullshit.
Bullshit. I'm such a bullshitter.
The Bolsheviks.
I know.
Listen,
Yeah, no, I will listen.
right? My shit stinks. Don't get me wrong.
Are you sure it doesn't stunk?
Get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It does pong, right?
Ping?
Paddy Scott.
Bars, right?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now,
Tell me.
out of everyone in this room, my poo would go down the drain a lot quicker and easier than the rest of yours.
Yeah.
Because it is like liquid gold, but brown.
Liquid brown.
Liquid gold.
Texture like sun.
Cool.
I think the bath.
If any of us was just on your bath, you'd want it to be me.
See you Thursday then. Come round.
Would you rather be shit in your bath or your sink? 'Cause you don't bathe your kids in the sink, I hope.
I'll be honest. No, I don't want you. Why is it my house? Why are you around at my house? Be around at your own house.
No.
Go to your own house.
Would you rather be
All
shit?
the toilets are taken away from everyone's house.
Here's
No,
a
we're coming
question.
round to yours. 'cause
No,
it's-
you're not.
No, listen.
Invite rescinded.
No, it's S's bar mitzvah, and we're in yours. Right?
I knew I had something to do. Convert to Judaism. It's on my. You know when you've just got
It's
a to-do list
S's
and you're
bar
like
mitzvah, and we're all round yours
bat mitzvah
for the
she's a
wake
girl.
of the bar mitzvah, right? And I need a shite, but I've been legally barred from pooing in toilets. Where do you want me to go?
Right. Down the garden. It's got a nice long garden.
Gotta
I'll
be
have a
in the-
little
But then-
section.
but
That's
then-
where I'll be pooing.
The garden's going to stink of shite, though, innit?
The river. Oh no, that's
You
too
haven't
far.
got a
away.
river either.
What?
You haven't got a river.
Yeah, it's got to be on
I
your
have
premises.
Access to a river. Although
We've all got access to rivers, Dan, unless you're a prisoner.
low security.
Would you rather that you shit in your bathroom sink, the basin, or your kitchen sink?
The bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom.
You go in the bathroom, yeah.
If there's ever a poo in your kitchen sink, something's gone terribly wrong.
Fact. No bullshit. I'm just going outdoors on this one. I'm going outdoors and just. I'm just dealing with it.
I reckon outdoors should be taken away from this because that's a proper cop out.
No, I actually don't. I disagree with you, and I also disagree with you. I don't think you want it to be outside, because then if anyone goes outside for a ciggy, they're going to smell burning shite.
Why is it burning?
Burning. Burning.
He set fire to it when he's finished.
Burning. Just dig a hole, man.
Why are you burning?
Every time I shit, I need Kleenex to wipe and also diesel to burn the shit. That's just how I do it. Fucking hell, the smoke.
There's a new
Oh, it's
pope.
coming from Adam's house. It's a new pope.
Poop.
Wow. Words, eh? Love words.
I think it's got to be indoors, and I think bath's the only answer. I'm pooing someone's kettle. And that is a scientific fact.
Fact. Ross says, Wagwag, Adama, Denzel, Carlos, and Salad Fingers. Was in the hospital the other day and was in the waiting area. Some cracking names got called out, including Mr. Anderson, Charlie Longbottom Tea Kettle, and the best one of all, Shauna Paul. Question is,
Where was he?
In the hospital?
And why was Mr. Anderson hilarious?
I don't know. I've just read it.
Anderson!
Hang on.
You
No.
crazy name bastard.
I've started doing this in the coffee shop, putting a false name in, because it's a machine. So in Black Sheep Coffee, where I've started going on the way, yeah. You order on a machine like you do at Mackey's, but you put your name on it. So I had Mufasa, and the other night I had Rigobert, and the woman said, "How do I pronounce it?" Because I've been doing it because you don't have any interaction with them; they just shout your name out. And she shouted Rigobert or Rigobert, and then I went up and she went, "How do I pronounce your name?" And I went, Rigobert.
You had to actually say it out loud.
I had to, and that ruined it for me. But I am going to keep doing it. Who's giving false names in at the hospital?
And who's falling for Sean DePaul?
Shauna Paul.
Shauna Paul here?
Shauna Paul's actually...
Oh, Shauna Paul. That works, like a girl's name.
Paul.
That's what was written. I didn't say Sean DePaul.
Oh.
I said Shauna Paul. I've deleted it. I think Shauna Paul is the one of that list where that's the most believable one. That's
Yeah. Shauna
Charlie
Paul.
Longbottom Tea Kettle. A double-barreled surname.
the NHS are under a lot of strain that a nurse can't be asked going, "You're fucking taking the
Is
piss."
tea kettle one word?
Yeah.
Right.
It's bollocks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Charlie
Shauna Paul.
Longbottom Tea Kettle.
Yeah.
Who's going to the hospital? By the way, when you go to an hospital and you're in the waiting area, they check your NHS records. So what he's claiming, this guy,
It's a lie.
is that there's a real person called Charlie Longbottom Tea Kettle.
Yeah.
We're calling bullshit.
Yeah, talking poo. Poo. There's a new poo. Shauna Paul works, though.
But at the coffee shop, it's absolutely valid banter, innit? Like, who is doing... we're at the hospital. We're in A&E. I've been severely injured in a natural disaster
Oh, Sabutio.
because my fat mate fell over and I was next to him and the earth shook. Yeah, if you're in medical dire straits,
Medical pedal.
don't be doing fucking name banter.
You should
Bend over. In all
time.
truth, I've broken my back in a car crash. The irony is, I will never be able to bend over again.
And I'm also
but I
waiting
love
for
jokes.
triage. A bloke had me back in a car crash and he put me in the waiting room.
Oh, well, that's the NHS. Fuck the Tories. That's the NHS for
Adam,
you.
next time, just call yourself Coffee.
Coffee! Oh my God, that's so funny.
So everyone's like, yeah, I've got coffee. Yeah, coffee!
I'm tempted to just put an order in, right? And then leave. And just leave them shouting a stupid name.
See how stupid you can get them to say it.
Go on. How? But
I'll just know.
all right.
And I'll take comfort in that.
I'll
Worth
take
£2.
Like, I am stupid!
I'd have a wag wag. I'd definitely have a wag wag.
Yeah, but no one's called Wag Wag. They'll be onto that.
Do you think?
Yeah.
They won't be like, well, this could be racially insensitive if I don't say it. Wag wag. And you'd be like, yeah, it's from my culture.
Or
Where
you
are you
call
from?
yourself,
Dovecote.
who wants a coffee?
Who wants it?
Coffee.
And everyone goes, yeah, me.
Yeah, there probably is a limit where they're not going to shout it out like, I love bum sex.
That's what
I don't judge.
My bell end's dirty. My bell end's dirty.
Oh shit, it says John. But I do love bum sex. I just do that. I'm just very honest.
Yeah, I am going to abuse that. I find it
Call
very
one
funny.
coffee. I think it'd be hilarious. Just shouting coffee.
Gregor Reed says, all right, lids, if you lads all had your sex tapes leaked, what category do you think each lid's video would be listed under?
Big
Have
dicks.
a good one, Gregor.
Stupid
From
question.
Monster cock destroys absolute 10.
And that's a category as well. Monster cock. World's biggest cock.
BWD, big white dick.
Yeah. BWD destroys petite little slut.
Wow.
It's not a category.
It is.
That is
Just one video.
very much specific search terms you're describing there. Category is a bit more general.
Dangerously big dick.
Dangerously big dick. No bullshit. Fucking ruins. Apps 18.
What did you expect?
From a really good-looking guy who is one of the best comedians in the UK, possibly the world, and who is dead good at everything. Enter. 29,000 video.
Yeah, dangerously
I've been
big
busy.
dick. That's my DBD.
DBD.
DBD driver, that's what I'm called.
What's dangerous about it?
It could ruin a woman.
Crash a car? Fuck, I don't like dick. Can't drive. Natural disaster, my dick. Oh, the Sabutio's everywhere.
Yeah, big, massive
Where's
cock.
put a fucking bin under here?
I told you.
Who's done this?
Were you here? You here the other day?
Stupid place for a fucking bin.
We bought 17 bins. Why? I don't know.
Fucking just a kick on the ear.
What would yours be? What would your category be?
Cuckold.
Acorn cock.
What?
Cuckold.
Oh, yeah.
You want Laura to get leathered?
Oh, I'm getting more into it. Yeah. Can it be my sex tape if I'm not involved? If I'm the one filming it, I uploaded it. It's mine.
No, you
No,
can't be in
okay,
it.
yeah, I've got to
You can
be
be
in
the
it.
man in the corner though, watching his wife getting absolutely bazingo.
Yeah, but then I don't think it's my sex tape, is it? I think I've got.
If you're in the corner,
I'll be
losing your religion.
There's a spotlight on.
and I'm bald. No, I'll be the guy doing the cuckolding. Oh yeah, I like it.
You're shagging someone else's wife.
Yeah, huge dude, absolute fucking BWD. Just sat there going, "Why am I taking this?" And me going, "Didn't expect this." Yeah, that'd be mine. Some sort of wife share. I'm into that. All that group stuff. It's great. I haven't got loads of mates anymore. Let's fucking do stuff together.
Maybe we could collab Dangerously Big Dicks with Cuckold.
Cool. Yeah.
There you go.
See you there. Bring a friend.
Alan?
Beautiful.
What you, Finn? What would your category be?
Come on.
Yeah, I've got to make use of the fingers, haven't I?
Fingerer.
The fingerer.
The fingerer.
What an awful sex tape that would be. Just you going, sorry.
No, it's
Huge,
a
isn't
category. Fingers. There's a category, surely.
No.
Fingers?
Yeah.
No. It's an old fucking mob nickname. Fingers. Fingers, yeah. Fingers? What the fuck porn site are you looking at? What category are you into? Fingers. Heads, shoulders, knees, and toes. Never combine them. It's a very different search mid-wank.
Go on Pornhub and type in fingers.
No, you don't. If you type fingers, you'll get something. A category is not what you search; it's the categories.
But the question was, if you could have your own category, Finn's it'd be fingers because he'd make it himself.
No, if you had a sex tape, what category do you think your video would be put into?
You'd make a new one. For
You
Finn.
can't make. Yeah, I'll be in fingers. Just Finn.
Fingers. Or fingering then. That's definitely one.
Maybe.
What a horrible word, by the way.
What?
Fingering. It's just a horrible Steve McManaman word, isn't it?
Yeah. Every time.
Look at Tony Cruz there, fingering the ball.
That famous quote. That's gone viral, that, hasn't it?
What game's this? The goalie being sent off.
Champions League fan.
Every time fingered comes up in a crime context where you got fingered, you're like, if you can be mature enough to know that it means they've pointed the finger.
He fingered him.
Figuratively.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, yeah, fingering. He was fingered for the crime. You naughty little person. You shouldn't have done it. No guest today.
Good.
Okay. Shall we do a Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Brian Sullivan says, would you rather every time you get a woman to climax, she screams out your dad's name? And you know she means your dad. Or every time you get a woman to climax, she screams out Adam's name or Dan's name. So
I'd have found out
basically,
sooner, wouldn't I?
it's my name.
What?
I'd have found out much sooner. Oh, really? Good to know.
I'm going to keep going. See if you've got an address.
Hang on. Coordinates.
Carl tried to make her come 3 times because he was hoping for a phone number.
Putting in the shift of his life.
Come on. That's it. I've got the continent.
He's fucking for past Christmas presents. Oh, Carl. I know we're laughing, but that was so nice and sad at the same time. By the way, I only have sex with one woman, and if she shouted, Adam Rowe, we'd be be in a lot of trouble as a relationship. That would be so bad. Because, like, Laura gets very like, oh no, I'm not allowed to talk about it. Just hypothetically, if I was having sex, just imagine that.
It's going to have to be hypothetical from now on, isn't it?
No, I would, listen, under warning from my beautiful wife, Laura Nightingale.
Very supple.
She's hench now.
Horse?
She's getting hench. We do role play. Yeah. I'm the groomer.
Bother him.
She's gets what?
Come on.
She can be very like, oh, I can't. She gets annoyed.
She's very vocal.
She just gets very, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I can't. She gets fuming if I talk about it. But if she went,
she's getting into it.
Adam Rowe, that would honestly, there might never be any more sex again. No offense, but I'm
It's
sure.
not offensive to me, is it? It's just because you're intimidated.
No.
Yeah.
Don't think intimidated is the
I
right.
think you're intimidated by my masculinity, and that's why you don't want your wife to scream my name during orgasm.
I just don't want to.
Oh, the other one's your dad's name?
What?
You'd rather shout your dad's name?
Yeah, but if she went Peter, I could think she fucking
No,
loves.
she says his
Schmeichel.
full name.
No, you
Peter
know.
Nightingale, she says.
Yeah.
If it was just the first name,
Peter!
No, it isn't. It isn't just the first name.
Peter Pettigrew.
Steve just said
Peter Pettigrew.
Steve's plugged in, by the way. You look like you're on a heart monitor. It's Whoop wearable.
Yeah, if it was just the first name, it wouldn't be so bad.
No, but it's the surname, so which one?
I could think she was thinking about the animal right group. Peter!
No, but you can't, because she says his surname.
All right, I'm just trying to ad-lib.
Yeah.
I know we can't.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just trying to be
answer
funny
the
with the
question.
concept of the first name. We'll get
Answer
to
the
you
question.
what we fucking... Right. Yeah, I'll go... I'll just kill myself.
I'm going dad's name.
I'll go Carl's dad's name.
Go for it. I don't know him, so shout anything.
Jose?
Yeah. Well, that's his name.
No, who's he? Sorry.
That's what I'd say back.
Jose.
She'd go, no, Jose. And I go, oh, I'll get it.
Be an awkward climax, that, wouldn't it? Jose! Who's he?
No, sir.
Peter Pettigrew!
There's a question. Would you rather shout your dad's name or Peter Pettigrew? Peter Pettigrew!
And he's here! He's in this room!
I've stopped watching porn. Just watched The Prisoner of Azkaban. Gets me right up. Come on, let's kill him!
As she's coming. Let's get him!
She does the whole scene. Even when you've left the room, she's going, I did my waiting! 7 years of it in Azkaban! Expelliarmus.
Let's do some role play. I'll play Gary Oldman.
Take the R out.
No need.
Why? Gay old man if you didn't get it, by the way.
All right, guys. Now it's time to talk to you about one of our sponsors, NordVPN.
NordVPN is the world's best VPN service, in my opinion. Dan, do you know what a VPN is?
Yeah, of course I know what a VPN is.
Well, I don't.
Oh, hello.
Hang on, my mouth wasn't moving.
It's Peter, the Have a Word Snake.
Hello.
Hey, Peter, you don't know what a VPN is.
Peter, listen to me. Peter, listen. Look at me, lad. Right here. Yeah, right here. A VPN is basically a way for you to improve your internet security, and also you can change the location of where you are based. So let's say you're in the UK, but there's a film on like the American Netflix. You can set your location to America, log into Netflix, and it'll think you're in America. What? Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Also, like some Premier League football matches aren't broadcast over here, but they are broadcast in other countries. You can watch them. Just find out what country it's being shown in and set your location to that country.
Thank you for educating me, Adam.
Do you know
what
what?
about if I want to watch foreign porn?
If you wanted to watch foreign porn, I mean, I don't know why that would be blocked in any country, but yeah, you can set your location to anywhere and access any website. If you go to nordvpn.com/haveaword and use the code haveaword, you'll get a huge discount and 4 months free. Isn't that right, Dan?
Yeah, nordvpn.com/haveaword. Use code Peter. Use code haveaword.
10, have a word.
No, Peter. No, Peter. Concentrate. Use code haveaword.
Have a word.
Huge
Stupid
discount and
snake.
4 months free. Fuck off.
Nord.
How are we?
Full.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got a big fat bastard katsu there, didn't you?
Did you say something else then?
Yeah.
You got a katsu curry, extra katsu chicken.
Yeah, that was a protein bastard, though.
I mean, it's, deep fried chicken in it. So it's just a
That
fat.
was a fat console.
I was like, can I make this more like a KFC, please? Yeah. I didn't even know that.
She wrote it down. I said, "Oh, the Freddie Quinn."
Yeah, she was from around here.
Mexican.
Freddie Quinn. Oh, that's a Freddie Quinn.
And why didn't you get anything else?
Excuse me?
Why didn't you get anything else?
I like katsu curry
Yeah, but why didn't you get any starters?
because there's virtually nothing else on the menu that I've
ever tried?
eaten or tried. But the katsu curry, as long
Have
as
you never had any
as long
wok
as
fried greens in your life?
What?
Have you never had any wok fried
Oh,
greens?
apart from when I was growing up, obviously, because we were raised on wok wrap. What?
Wokraf.
Wok wrap. That's what we shorten it to, because wok fried greens is quite a long.
It's
we
just
call it wok
broccoli.
wrap.
Just broccoli in the pan.
Yeah.
Do you not like broccoli?
Oh, well, just assume that if you need to ask the question, probably not. No, I don't.
What's wrong with broccoli?
What's
In
right
the
with
it's,
it?
It's flavourless.
Little pedo trees.
Cheetos.
Tender stem broccoli is fucking gorgeous.
Fritos.
All tender.
I had to get that extra chicken because I went to the gym on Monday. Went to the PT. What's the gym called?
Absolute
ABS.
Body Solutions.
ABS. Absolute Body Solutions. Woo!
Or anti-brake system. Auto brake system, whatever it's called.
I've decided I'm not going to go to the gym ahead of the arena special. I'm just going to get some Spanx.
Nice.
How many?
You know what Spanx is?
Yeah, slaps on the ass?
No.
Oh, what?
Do you not know what Spanx is?
Yeah, it's the thing that sucks all your things in.
Yeah. Makes you look skinny without you having to go to the gym. I can't believe I never thought of it sooner.
Yeah. What's the Kim Kardashian one called? Skims.
Skims.
Skims. Get some Skims.
She wanted to call it kimono, didn't she?
And we can put it on the business card if we can film you getting into them.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I've also ordered us some cigars. Got some
Right.
cigars for the party.
Because watching you getting into some fucking Skims will be entertaining. Then we can all smoke.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's the
Yeah,
plan.
Cool. Cool guys. Smoking cigar.
Where are we smoking the cigars? On
What?
the roof. On the roof of the
Um,
arena, I think.
At the after party?
Can't smoke indoors, it's legal.
We do outdoors.
Yeah.
It's outdoors bit as well.
Yeah.
On Matthew Street, though. We can't smoke on Matthew Street, can
Listen, it's a tradition. Every time I play an arena, I get a cigar.
we? We got the Rubber Soul.
What a pub.
We love the Rubber Soul.
It's
us.
great in there the other night.
Rubber Soul on Matthew Street. Our favourite haunt.
Yeah, I'm getting some Spanx. I'm getting a. I know you don't want to. We can tell the listeners we were going to get matching suits for the after party, weren't we? But you don't want to do it because you're scared that I'll outshine you.
Scared. Oh! Terrified. I'm getting a suit, like.
I'm getting a
It's
suit.
going to be a casual open suit.
Sure, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be warm as fuck.
Cool.
Spanx and suit and cigar
Yeah, and a pocket watch.
And they're boiling.
and a fucking, what are they called?
Monocle.
No,
Oh, yeah, get a monocle.
that's too far.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's
No
important.
tummy, tits up, monocle, cigar, cane.
Pocket watch.
There's just nothing. There's nothing that completes an outfit quite like a timepiece.
Yeah. Sick of hearing you say that. Sick of hearing you say it. Yeah. Where are you going to put it? Pocket or your Spanx?
What? It's a pocket watch, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's a pocket watch,
What's
not a Spanx watch.
then?
It's a good place to keep your pocket watch, though. What if you're running?
I won't be.
Well, you might be. You might. Yeah. Cigar, cane, monocle.
I'm going for the run. We're going to put your pocket watch.
Can I just get shit faced with all my friends? That I'm doing fucking Mr. Ben.
Mr. Ben? Who's Mr. Ben?
Oh.
Could have Mr. Bean or Uncle Ben.
Mr. Peanut. He wears a monocle.
Oh dear. I've
You know
done it.
Uncle Ben.
I've done an old person thing.
Oh, wasn't it a cartoon?
Yeah.
I used to watch that.
Yeah. Went to a fancy dress shop.
That's it. I used to watch that when I was a kid. I
Really?
did. Yeah, genuinely I did.
All right, cool.
We caught the last season of it.
Yeah.
I think it skipped your generation.
and everything he bought, he'd do that thing that day, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, what a show, mate.
I think I had salt and pepper shakers shaped like him
What?
when we were kids. I think we had salt and pepper shakers. Mr. Ben salt and pepper shakers.
And that was boiling the microwave rice. Mr.
Well,
Ben, isn't
can't
it?
we just wear nice clothes and have
Uncle
can we just wear nice clothes and get shit-faced with all our pals
You can wear whatever you like, mate.
at Rubber Soul on Matthew Street?
You can wear whatever you like. I'm wearing the best suit money can buy.
What's that at them?
What
suit?
It's a tailor near mine.
Get-
Him.
Yeah.
Italian. It's going to be his last job.
Gonna blow his head off. Like you're done.
You'd so sue a gold suit.
No. Class with me watch.
Oh, silver timepiece.
No.
Gold.
Gold.
How will it clash?
It'll be gold on gold. It's like double denim. You can't do that.
Can't do double pocket watch.
That's not double denim.
It
Double
is.
denim is the same colour.
I don't agree. It's the fit material, isn't it?
Anyway, enjoyed the workout.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the workout. Turned
Yeah,
up
good. The
in my
horrible
lycra.
people. The horrible people.
Are you getting a suit?
The real.
Yeah, I want to look fucking sexy. It's going to be an open, casual suit, though, but a ham on show.
Bit of ham.
Yeah. Let's keep some hams.
Hang on.
Case I get hungry.
What's that phrase mean?
Pocket watch. Prosciutto. Yeah, I've got everything. Fucking Spanks are great. Got me dinner. Lunch. Timepiece.
Bit of ham.
Ham on show. Did you mean your chest?
Chest there, yeah.
What's wrong with your chest there?
Quite meaty.
You are not getting your chest hair out.
Why
Why is everyone going weird after this arena?
Because we're the fucking pimps of the night, mate.
I'm not wearing a tie. I am going like
Yeah.
I'm going Ricky Martin style suit.
Ham out. Get your ham out.
I'm getting me fucking lunch and meat
The
out,
old
mate.
jambon out.
You sure-
La 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 la.
Put my chopped pork. Have a look at this.
What's the bear one called? Billy Bear. Get your Billy Bear out.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are you wearing then?
Cool guy.
Yeah, look at that ham.
Mate.
Like a butcher's in here.
I'm keeping my fucking deadly Lunchables out of it. I don't dress silly. I like taking it seriously.
Yeah. I want to look the absolute boss.
What's more serious than a suit?
Yeah, great question. Good point. Is it hypothetical?
No,
No?
it wasn't.
Rhetoric?
It was pathetical.
Oh.
I want to look like a lawyer who's just got a murderer off.
Adam La.
I know he done it. Couldn't give a fuck.
Checking the time on his pocket watch. Took on his ham
He'll be
on it.
killing again by now.
Smoke cigars. I think Adam's gay. Why? Watch him smoke. Fucking Monte Cristo on his cheek.
Pulling bacon out of here.
Hey.
Rather these were sausages. I love smoking
Quarter
cigars.
past. There'll be fucking 3 people dead by now.
Smoking like an
All
owl.
because of me.
Oh, like an owl.
And I'll get him off again.
Who are you talking to when you look? Is it a picture phone?
Is that Ricky Martin? I don't know. Ricky Martin looks like he's having some seriously gay fantasies with that cigar.
Oh no, he got that all got squashed or quashed as they say.
No, he got squashed.
What got squashed?
His nephew made a rumour up that he used to bum him.
Oh.
It's true.
Is it?
Yeah, and it got quashed.
And then swashed
Yeah,
in his Spanks.
his nephew said, "Oh, he used to bum me," and then it came out. He's like, "I never."
Well,
That's the top and bottom of it.
If Ricky Martin was my uncle, I might have started.
so good. Oh my god. Oh, Carlos, you got me there. The way you play this. Dan, just let you know, I've done a good joke. I want you to listen. Did you get it? Yeah. Fucking hell. Steve, why are you hooked up to the power? You're making the Whoop wearable look fucking ridiculous.
I've done it before. I've got no battery.
We're charging Steve up. Beep boop, beep boop.
We done this half an hour ago.
I am the business manager 3000. Right, hook the business manager. These invoices haven't been paid. Plug him in.
Make sure you plugged in at all times.
No, don't. That's the terrible.
You should never be plugged in if you're a person.
Always.
What do you do with the Whoop wearable? I have the thing charged and then I put it on at night.
That's what it's for.
Yeah. Or when you're at work filming a podcast.
Plug yourself into the mains. What happens if there's a surge? Oh, we're all right. I'm Kasabian. What happens if he walks in and says you?
Oh, fucking hell, there's a surge. Steve's dying.
Surge Pizzorno.
Anyway, should we do some other words?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Stop doing the wrong percussion. It's really important to me that you get the right rhythm.
Right, ready?
2.
It's time to have a word with Dan. Tell us all the problems you have with your friends. This was gonna be the whole podcast.
Jazz.
Now it's just a final
Scat with that hands.
You know better. Think of the music.
You're the music.
Jazz.
This is the Have a Word section. It was supposed to be the whole podcast. It never was, by the way.
From this podcast?
A newsagent. When you go through the door.
Oh, yeah, it does. When you're about to get a double-decker.
When you want to get off.
A double-decker?
No, it's not quite a bus one. That's a newsagent, that.
No, that's when you want to go and buy a double-decker or get off one.
When you're at a B&B. No one's here.
When it's 12 o'clock
hello.
and that's the 12th noise you've heard.
When you're watching...
When you Hector Salamanca.
I was going to say
nice.
watching Breaking Bad.
Or Better Call Saul, which is better, and he's in it more. He's in loads more.
Did you see the kid that dressed up for him as a Halloween
No,
costume?
but it's fantastic.
Came in the dinner hall. It's the only, I think, very rare occasion where being in a wheelchair for a Halloween costume, you get it's allowed.
Rory, who I know, went as Christopher Reeve once, so he's just Superman in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that's... I reckon this...
Oh, it was Aaron. Sorry, not Rory. Sorry, it was Aaron.
Okay, so it was Erin, guys, not Rory, if you were concerned. Glad we cleaned that up. So can we put that in the programme notes? Erin, not Rory.
Aaron with an E.
Oh, God, Erin with it.
It's a male.
Should we just start this section again?
No.
Have a words. Wag lids. Anonymous, please. Need you to have a word with the absolute Mel organising our Works Christmas do. Despite being a listener of the pod, they still feel like a trip to our local comedy club will be fun and doesn't think it's a completely fucking stupid idea given that there's 15 colleagues invited plus everyone's significant others if they want to come for the day out. So out is basically potentially 30 people. Only 5 of us really enjoy stand-up comedy. Myself and another colleague have pointed out that we'd rather do something we would all enjoy and then the stand-up comedy fans can all go out together in the new year once all the Christmas do fuckwits have got it out of their system and we can enjoy the gig without hearing the Karens moaning about how it wasn't funny, was very offensive, etc. I'm pretty sure you'll agree that as a group we should just go and do something else for our Christmas do, but seeing as Jamie won't listen to us, maybe the bell end will listen to you. Nice one, lids, from Anon.
Wouldn't worry about it too much. You're not going to be the only ones who ruin the gig. Christmas gigs are a bit fucking ropey. There'll be another group of cunts in as well.
Yeah, but you risk getting thrown out because of the people who don't want to be there. If you want to be there, don't go with them because you might suffer.
Yeah, but you're meant to go on your Works Christmas do. People can get a bit antsy about it. And he's saying, look, I love comedy, but this is a shit idea because these cunts aren't going to like it and them not liking it and the atmosphere in bad is going to ruin it for us. He's a comedy fan. He's going, just don't send us to a comedy club.
And he's absolutely right as well.
Oh,
but, he's
so grim.
it. Maybe get the person who's organised it sacked.
Right. Okay, this is layered. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's called Jamie. Accuse him of something.
Yeah, accuse him of just some misconduct in work. He'll get sacked, and then you can change the venue.
Right. I mean,
by the way, speaking of Christmas comedy clubs, we got given some cupcakes today by the Sweet Tooth Bakery.
No, they're very related.
It's me trying to get us on Whoop. I went for a workout. Everyone's like, not asked. Should we talk about Whoop? Not asked. Fuck me, I got free cake. Let me stop you there, Dan. Got sent some cake.
We got sent 24 cupcakes. They were fantastic. I've had one
Gorgeous.
so far.
I've had
Delicious.
6.
I won't have it. I'm doing a Whoop challenge.
The.sweet.tooth.bakery on
Dot.
Instagram. Go and follow them, please. It's a friend of mine, and they're delicious. So
Here's some pictures of them now. Dan, what do you think was put in then? Was that a cake I put in or Finn?
Oh.
Finn's
What was
just
it?
searched PNG cock.
Yeah. It's all fun. Isn't it? It's all fun until you get punched in the side of the fucking... Oh, God, yeah. You're in
I'd see you
front.
coming from the side. I'd be there. I'd duck it.
Right, cool.
That's me in the back
cool.
of the head.
Cool. You think I'm going to attack you from the side when I said I was going to attack you from the side? Good luck.
Okay, I'll keep looking behind me at all times now.
Yeah. And then you get a punch from the front. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to hold me.
Yeah. So just shoot him. No, buy him some cakes from cake.com.
the.sweet.tooth.bakery.
Plant a firearm on him in work and then call the bomb squad.
Get some cake from
Like, hang on, that's not a bomb. It's a gun.
sweet.cotton.com.
They don't know until he found it.
Yeah, just shoot him with a cake from Cotton's Cakes.
Kidnap his children.
And
Kidnap his
poison
children and tie them to a radiator, separate radiators in various warehouses, and only tell him what you've done on the night of the Christmas do.
Yeah.
And then he'll be occupied looking for his kids.
and feed the kids cake from sweet.cotton's Cakes. Give them diabetes, and that'll teach them a lesson. Should have gone crazy golf.
Do what Two-Face on Batman did. Oh no, the Joker. Tell them both addresses. You can only save one of the kids.
Nice.
Yeah.
But one of the
I make
addresses
one of the head radiators dead hot.
is crazy golf. What? Oh, that's too far, Carl. Could scold them.
No, they're nowhere near it. They're tied up with...
No, you can't get
Ask him,
scolded.
can you borrow his
Birds.
Wi-Fi and his laptop in his house? And then start sending threatening letters to his MP using his IP address and email.
It'd be weird to get on someone's Wi-Fi and then send a letter, wouldn't it?
email, you meant.
I meant an email.
All right, cool. It's
An
not what you
e-letter.
an e-letter. Thanks for that. Chris Wilde says, you said it wrong. Chris Wilde says, cake.
That's all he said.
Yeah. He said, eyelids, I'm eating some
I
lovely
wish I
cake.
waited for him to say that before I did the plug.
In a much smoother
yeah.
segue.
I've actually written it into the script. Oh, I tell you what I'd like. Some lovely cake.
Knife. I'd make some as
I've
well.
already done it.
Adidas.
It would have been perfect time if you just slot it in there. I'm just sorry. I'm just going to read this letter.
We've had a letter.
We've had a computer letter. You know, the old famous e-letters you've been hearing about. Send your e-letters in. He's getting annoyed. Come on. I thought you could be. Okay, now. Chris Wilde says,
Whoa.
eyelids, can you have a word with my mate who was being a bit of a pleb? Sadly, his mother recently passed away.
Stop being a pleb.
Sadly,
What are you doing, having a dead mum?
his
Fucking idiot.
mother... It's dead cool, that.
Cool.
Get enough dead mums together.
Get a podcast.
Got a fucking pod. Sadly, his mother recently passed away, and now he has no parents alive, which is sad. He's 45, but for some reason now keeps saying that he's an orphan. How many 45-year-old orphans do you see down the local orphanage? None. So can you have a word? I'm sick of going down the orphanage.
Me and Adam go every Sunday.
These are all young. Pointless. So you can have a word with him and tell him to sort his shit out and stop saying he's an orphan. This is the saddest bit. Rest in peace, Claire. Thanks,
Oh, Claire.
Chris.
Can you Google the definition of orphan, please, Finn?
He is an orphan.
He is. His parents are dead.
You know what?
I'm of the opinion that if you do lose both parents and you are an adult, you should be able to get adopted.
I don't think you can be an orphan if you don't.
A child whose parents are dead.
Yeah, so he's not a child.
We're all a child of God.
Great. You've won, Carl. You've won. He's not an orphan then, is he? Because he can't be in an orphanage if he's 45.
No, you can't be in an orphanage.
Going to work.
But I will die on this hill, right? I think if you
What does said?
lose both of your parents,
Claire?
no matter how old you are, right?
Yeah.
I think you should be able to put yourself up for adoption.
Yeah?
And you get a new mum and dad
No.
to see out the rest of your adulthood.
Mate, if you're 45 and you haven't got two parents, you don't need an orphanage. Use the money you've inherited, buy your own fucking house.
You can't
Call it the orphanage.
No. You're not listening to me.
You can't go
fucking
to work
idiot.
from an
Okay?
orphanage.
Oh, that's nasty, that.
Adam.
No,
Yeah.
what?
You can't be in an orphanage and then go to work and come back again.
No, you're not listening to me.
It's a low security orphanage. It's a category C. He's not talking about category A orphanage where the kids are really sad. One where they're smoking, playing snooker and doing water polo. Fucking hell. Your dad's dead. Well, so's yours.
Listen, you're not listening to
You
me.
don't even know how to play water polo.
I'm not saying he should be allowed to be in an orphanage. What I'm saying is he should have his own house, but when both of your parents are dead, you should be allowed to apply for new parents who haven't got a kid.
Oh, yeah.
There might be 70-odd-year-old people who are regretting not having any children. He needs a mum and dad. They need a fucking adult baby. There you go.
At what age can you stop being adopted?
18.
Or is it?
Yeah, at 18, you're just released into the wild.
Yeah, because you can't be an
Can you
orphan
Google that?
anymore.
Because I
either.
don't think Adam knows.
That's a fact.
Released into the wild.
I'm paraphrasing.
How old do you have to be fostered or adopted?
Well, it's
Is it
16 to 18 is a bit, but I think 18 you're a fully fledged adult, isn't it?
21.
No, adopters
No.
need to be over
18.
21.
18.
18.
Imagine if you were 21 and you adopted an 18-year-old.
Call me dad. We're in school together. You were in year 10 when I started fucking high school. Fuck off.
Yeah, I think once your parents are dead, you should be allowed to put yourself up for adoption in case an old age couple would like a 45-year-old son.
Time to try that.
What's wrong with that? Who's losers there?
It's like one of the worst spin-offs from the film Big Daddy, innit? Just two old people have got a 45-year-old who's like, can I call you mum? Can I call you
Big
dad?
nanny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if they want that?
Yeah.
I think there should be a system in place for this.
Let's get that done. Steve, write that down.
Have a word, adult orphanage.
It's going to be the new Tinder.
Yes! You swipe right and left on you're looking for parents and they're looking for kids.
I see a problem.
I'll just jot that down in an e-letter.
What are you doing there, son? Looking for kids?
70-year-olds online. I'm just looking for...
Yeah, I think it'd be, it'd be good.
Lucrative.
Rest in peace, Claire.
Rest in peace.
It's a nice little touch, that, Chris. But yeah, I think he's a fanny. You can't call yourself an orphan. I'm not having it. This one's from Anonymous. Have a word with my missus. She keeps on blowing her nose in the sink.
What the fuck?
When I come to brush my teeth, I found little
What the fuck?
I found little mountains glued to the sides that I had to get rid of due to my OCD of having a clean house. The dirty get denies she's done this, but I don't think my 1-year-old or the fucking Labrador is doing it. Have a word with her and tell her how much of a filthy cow she is.
Maybe they're conspiring to get it out the house.
Maybe the 1-year-old and the Labrador have come to an agreement.
What?
She's a fucking pig.
No.
She needs executed.
It's not blowing nose. It's phlegm, innit? It's phlegm, innit?
No, do you never do a
Belgians?
fucking little snot shot?
Yeah, but as a
In
woman,
a sink?
I do it in the sink, but then I rinse it. I do it when I'm doing my teeth.
I only do it in the bath, mate.
Your white goods take a lot of punishment, don't they? White goods.
That's your kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not, I don't know what
Your
I'm-
porcelain takes a beating.
Porcelain. Yeah. I think she might be Fleming. I don't.
Belgian.
Ian.
Take your pick there, mate. They were both fucking 10s, mate. Wallop. That's what we do. Either one. Bam, bam. Column A, column B.
Pick your punchline. It's like the old game, True Crime, Streets of LA. You get to pick the end.
Yes.
of the episode.
Oh, I'm going with Ian.
Okay.
It's fucking grim, this, but
It's not.
But
What's wrong with it?
She needs to wash up after herself. It's like leaving.
Yeah, you need.
skids
She
in the
doesn't need to
toilet.
rinse it, but that's it. She doesn't need to stop blowing her nose. The sink is
I
there
hate
for
it.
cleaning.
It's not there for blowing your nose.
Do you clean your face in the sink? Do you wash your face with morning?
No, I just have a shower.
Right. Do you ever wash your face?
Yeah, in the shower.
What's your sink for then? What do you use your sink for?
Wash your hands.
Just waiting for you to have a shit.
What do you use your sink for?
Brushing my teeth.
Right. So do you not think there's worse things in your mouth than snot?
Well, no, I see why you're arguing this point, but you can't blow. Just you go over to your sink, block her nose, and fucking snot everything out into the sink and walk off.
And then do
No,
the
you
other no, I rinse it.
rinse
That's what I'm
it.
saying. She needs to rinse it.
She needs a
doesn't
sink
need to stop.
brush.
Just get a pack of fucking tissues.
Like a sink brush.
Animal.
Oh, ecological stuff.
Fuck off.
Do you not care about the environment?
No.
She is an environmentally
You blow your
friendly
nose
woman.
into a fucking Coke can or something, don't you?
Hey. Hey. Etta brushes her teeth and then spits it into the thing, and there's just like
Does she leave the tap on?
toothpaste grime.
Yeah.
I hate that, but she's fucking 5. She's allowed.
Yeah, but if you don't train her now, she'll never learn.
Yeah.
Does she clean the skids in the toilet with the brush?
No.
Fucking, I need to teach her, mate.
Yeah, we do, yeah. But she is 5. She's not 35 like this grabby bitch.
She will be one day.
Sorry. I heard myself say that then.
Grabby bitch. Good
I don't think
parent.
she's doing anything wrong apart from
Ryan.
failing to rinse it.
Yeah, she's not doing anything wrong. You just shouldn't know she's doing it. It's like having a shave in the sink, innit? Clean up after yourself with the beard.
Women are fucking annoying with that though.
It annoys me though, with my own hair.
Yeah, but like they'll find like the one tiny bit of beard that you haven't got, and then they'll never touch the fucking plug hole in the fucking bath or in the shower. It's just full because they molt.
Malt.
Yeah. And snot. Ugh. Dirty.
I just think relationships should be equal, and I think women get away with a lot that they actually complain about.
Yeah. Turning around. I can't believe we defended that dirty woman, and now you're like just generally like, apart from her, she can snot where she wants. But the rest of them, fucking horrible Labradors. Next one.
Yeah.
Daniel Morgan says, have a word with my... I'm fucking smashing the have a words today, mate. Have a word with my mate Morgan. He wears fake glasses and a fake nose ring.
Hang on.
Why can't he just go blind and get a real piercing for real?
Is his second name Morgan?
Daniel Morgan.
And his mate's called Morgan?
Have a word with my mate Morgan.
He's talking about himself, innit? He's just trying to be fucking funny about it.
I don't know. But you've gained nothing from that.
No,
Right.
of course not.
He might just have a mate called Morgan. Yeah, it's a bit wank. Just
Fake glasses.
just get real glasses or get a
But he doesn't
piercing.
need real glasses, does he? That would be weird if he needs glasses. And he's like, no, fake ones.
Oh, it's like a weird fashion statement, isn't it? Like your glasses make your face look better. So if you they do, no, they do. And if you didn't need them anymore, like your eyes got fixed. you'd
No, but
still
I
look-
choose to wear glasses. I wouldn't want my eyes fixed. I like wearing glasses.
exactly because they make your face look good. So if someone thinks their face,
I think
looks
I'm going to
good-
go for an eye test next week. I love it when he does stuff like that. I love it.
I've got eyes as well.
You just get such an insight into how Adam's mind works. Carl, getting my dog in a couple of weeks. I'm getting a dog. Talking about people's eyesight. I'm gonna get glasses. Fucking amazing.
I needed glasses when I was a kid, and then I didn't, but I think maybe I do now.
Can you see me?
The piercing thing.
Yeah.
How about not racist?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
The piercing things. If you can't have a fake piercing, just get a piercing. If you ever had piercings,
Yeah.
He would have been murdered in school.
In year 9, I had one of my ears pierced.
Oh shit, you did?
Yeah.
The plastic thing?
Yeah.
It had a little weird like blue stud. Scott Evans got one as well. He's not messing.
did you really?
Me right here.
It wasn't metal though. Does that class?
Did you get a piercing?
Yeah.
Does that count if it's like...
Was it like a clip-on plastic one from your
It
nana?
was a piercing.
Oh right.
No, is it a piercing if it's plastic though?
I got it done in Preston.
Yes, as long as your body gets pierced by something sharp.
Yeah, the little
Doesn't matter
blue
what-
like dot.
Yeah, I got it done in Preston and the summer holidays between year 8 and 9.
You got away with that, you know. We were just too young to tell you for that.
You know, when you've holidayed in Prestatyn, you want a memory from it, don't you? You and your mate what?
Me and my mate what?
Scott had one.
No, Scott got it a few years later because he tried to copy me.
How long did it last? The blue dot?
He says a blue dot. That's what he can remember. I would change it every day. It was just like a.
No,
only
I'm
remember the blue one.
I'm not. No.
You changed it every. I suppose we weren't really mates in year 9, were we?
No, not really. I had different coloured ones.
No, you didn't. You had a little multicolored dot that you changed when you fancied it.
Yeah, it wasn't every day,
I
but
remember the blue one.
Right. Well, so you knew each other at school, but you only became
Our
mates
friendship
in A
group
levels.
was large, and we were we knew each other, but then we became
All right, but this was a bit of a thing.
it was year 9. So
When we talking like late noughties.
year
Year
9,
nine.
we were 13, 2005.
Right. All right. Cool.
the late noughties, Dan. No, I didn't have an earring past 2006.
What are you talking about? 2007, 8 or 9? Are you mad? It was 2005, Dan.
You must have had an ear piercing. You seem like the guy.
Never did ears. I've done lip twice.
Top or bottom?
I did. What's it called? Lebret? No, not Lebret. What's the one?
LeBron.
LeBron. I sucked LeBron James' dick, so I always get that mixed up. In a little piercing studio in Preston. No, I had my lip done. Yeah.
What for?
To try and have sex with alternative girls.
Oh, I'll get it.
If I'm honest.
Yeah.
It kind of worked.
Alternative girls are men, aren't they? The alternative to a girl.
That's what I meant. And then I got a lip piercing. It worked with LeBron James.
Got both my eyebrows done in year 10.
Sucked him off.
One in each.
That must have cost a lot in jewellery.
Not the whole thing.
This is usually a bracelet. Right. Yeah. I got it taken out when my nephew got old enough to grab it and then pull it. If I hadn't gone with him, he'd have pulled it out of my fucking face. Shit. He literally got a finger.
I got mine taken out when I was just getting too much pussy.
Yeah, in year 9.
Yeah.
I had to stop wearing the yellow. Drowning in flange. And you don't remember the other colours. You just remember blue.
In my head, it was just blue. What?
I don't believe it.
Why?
Can I have an honest Adam? I have an honest one. Is that all bullshit?
I want you to make a choice one way or another, whether you think it's true or not. And I'll tell you the truth.
Now, can I just dissect this? It's the way if you've jumped on the bullshit to make it believable, the way you've sold it with the no, I thought it was always blue, I can't remember the other colours, has made it annoyingly believable. And I think a lot of people will be listening, believing it. But I'm calling ultimate bullshit. But you've got to now be dead honest, because what you do is go, yeah, it was true. And then just as I stop pressing record, you'll go, nah, it was bullshit, I never done it. So will you be honest?
I'll be 100% honest.
It's bullshit, you didn't have one.
No, I
Of
did.
course you don't have a fucking earring. You got his head punched in.
He didn't.
No.
No. Are you mental?
Thanks for being honest.
An interchangeable multicoloured earring in year 9, and it's only just come up on episode 190.
Either that is
talking
like
about?
pulled off.
Who was the guy that you made up?
No, we did have one. But
Scott Edmonds did that.
That's Scott. 2 T's?
2 T's.
Edmonds. Where's he now?
On the run.
I'll be in work.
Is he?
I was on the run.
Is he cat A, B, or C? That's the
He's
question.
on the run. They haven't caught me.
Yeah. He actually
Really?
is on the run.
Yeah, they keep going. We're looking for a guy with a blue earring. Little do they know, change it to red. That's Scotty E.
He was Bunhead. His mum was the one who sold hot dogs. So we called him Bunhead. Fact.
This is from Colleen. Wag Wag Boys. Can you have a word with my fella Johnny, who is refusing to shave the back of my legs when I give myself a pre-swim trim? Baz.
What, there was so many...
I have to clip the back of his neck sometimes. Why can't he return the favour? It's not as if I'm asking him to deal with the full bush. Tell him to get back there and help a sister out.
Why don't you just go to a fucking professional leg shaver instead of getting your fellas to do it?
Do you know what? I remember a time when professional leg shavers hadn't taken over the high street like they have recently. Can't move for fucking professional leg shavers.
Who shaves the back of their legs? Isn't that hairless?
What?
Does she mean the calf or the thigh?
Why would she be shaving cows? I couldn't even get out. It's so fucking stupid. I couldn't even say it. Why would be?
What is she doing it for like an aerodynamicity or something?
Yeah, she's famously does it for aerodynamicity. Have a Word is now sponsored by your local high street leg shaving professionals for increased aerodynamicity. Don't shave a cow, man. Shave your wife. Where's Colleen? What? Fucking hell.
Ian Thorpe.
Tell you who else is on the run? Colleen. Oh my God. Listen, women get a little bit of hair in, you know.
On the back of their legs.
Oh, well, I mean, they're like
That just stops them being able to swim.
just around the knicker line. And I enunciated just fine there. But, you know, like...
Shave it. He has to shave her ass when she goes swimming.
What? The back of her legs? What? I'm not shaving your arsehole. Neither your left arsehole or your right arsehole. What's Erica's arsehole doing at the back of her legs? I know she's supple, but that's taking the piss, isn't it? Look at the back of your knees, arsehole. Jesus. No, she's obviously just getting some hairs. You know, she would just want to...
Where?
No, I'm with Carl on this.
What are
the
you
back
on
of
about?
women's legs don't normally have hair on them.
Gentlemen, the front of women's legs have hair on them.
Yeah.
Women
and they shave that.
have hairy legs.
They don't inebriate you swimming,
on the
though.
back of my legs. Really? If you compare it with the front.
Jesus Christ, Adam. That calf looked fucking impressive then. That's an impressive calf, that kid.
You know what it
Why have
is?
the cows under the desk?
And it's juggling. That's why it's impressive.
And you've got a small goat, which is called...
A kid.
I've got good legs, Dan. I've always will. Because my legs have to carry this around.
Oh, I like it.
You know what I mean? So that my legs are always working. Play footy since I was a young boy.
Yeah.
Still into me table tennis, you know.
Oh, yeah, I've seen the evidence.
Often walk around the city centre.
Yeah.
So my legs have they've got a job to do and they're capable of it. So I have got
You should get
good
them.
legs. If you look at me,
Go on, look at him.
if you look at me,
Look at me, Dad. Look at me. Look, I can't look at you. I need a prescription. But I'll get one with my dog when I'm walking it powerfully with my calves, who are still alive, because I don't eat calves. I eat duck. And I'm going to keep my calves away from ducks, because they could kill the fucking calves from before.
that was spectacularly tied together there.
Go on, I'm looking at you.
Right, if you look at me,
I do.
all my weight is up here.
Oh my God.
In his cock.
His knob look big then. You've got a lot of features going on. Eyebrow, cock, calves.
It's here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all here. It's all beer and Guinness and pies. Everywhere else, I'm relatively fit for a fat man, is what I'm saying.
Right. So okay, cool.
And I've got a big willy.
I still want to know where the hairs on this woman's leg are.
On the back of her leg. I think she
no,
can't.
the legs
She's struggling to.
Are we talking calf
Yeah.
or thigh or arse?
I would imagine up around the bum.
So he shaves her ass so she can go swimming then?
I think she's asking for a little bit of help.
I think she needs to go to a professional. Go and get it waxed.
I think, yeah.
Go get your ass waxed before you go swimming. You'd be smoother as well to go like...
Yeah.
I'm
Go
thinking
and see a
of
doctor because your arse is on the back of your legs.
I'm going.
That's what everyone's ass is.
No, I mean, it's not. You're making it sound like there's.
I'm getting myself laser hair removal for Christmas.
Like a fucking child in a sweet shop. I want that. And I want that.
No, but this isn't impulsive. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it from me back.
What have you got to do? You got to get a dog. You got to get a suit. You got to get.
I'm not going to get the dog till
timepiece.
next year.
A timepiece. You can get your eyes done and then you can just move the laser around to Adam's ass.
I'm not getting my ass done. I don't mind having hairs on my ass. I'm a man. It's me back. My back looks weird.
Colleen, apparently you're the freak. Yes.
Shave your ass yourself.
You fucking Wookie.
Sounds like a slaver.
Sounds awful, that. You little dirty Wookie.
What was Chewy? It's not a great Chewbacca. Come on. Have you not watched Star Wars?
Welsh.
Have you not watched Welsh Star Wars? Luke, I am your father. Innit? The Force? Force is in you, innit? These are not the droids you're looking for. And other lines from Star Wars. But I have fucked your sister. All right. It's funny when we do Harry Potter, innit?
Pettigrew.
Do it in Welsh.
I can't. Can you?
Peter Pettigrew.
You've got to shout it.
Peter Pettigrew.
Expelliarmus.
Sure voice.
Got a bit camp.
I didn't say it was Welsh. I just said it.
Hey, my Welsh is good. Aya, I'm
Expelliarmus.
says Welsh.
Have you got a favourite movie quote?
Yeah. Probably Ezekiel 25:17, just because I learnt it when I was a kid. But it's probably not my
It's not a
favourite.
quote, though, is it?
No.
It's like a...
Well, it is if you say it in the same way that he said it in the film. Then you are quoting the film, aren't you? So stick that up both of your arseholes that
That's
are on
the
the back of
definition
your
of it,
legs. Left and right.
I love
Have
this
you got a
quote.
favourite film quote? Or like moment from a film or a scene or...
Favourite no. I like when Denzel Washington turns his card on in Training Day.
In the office, baby.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding,
I mean,
ding,
that's
ding.
pretty fucking cool, isn't it? When he says you're in the office, baby, and then
I haven't watched Training Day for ages.
Still Dre comes on. Put it on. Actually, no, you can't. Still Dre will. Still Dre will shout at us.
Put it on. Oh, yeah, we're recording.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I've got loads, but like, that sticks in my mind as like, oh, that's a cool little
Yeah.
moment.
What's your...
When Colonel Jessup snaps in A Few Good Men.
Yeah, it's an absolute corker, isn't it? Yep.
We live in a world that has walls.
There you go. Can you do it in Welsh?
No.
We live
We live in a world that has walls, and those walls have
Walls.
to be guarded by men with guns. Who's going to do it? You! You, Lieutenant Weinberg!
You want the truth? You can't fucking handle the truth. Yeah.
Can the
It's a
people stop talking onto the left?
A Few Good Men.
I would rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you are entitled to.
Just give Steve the mic so he's got something to say.
What have you got, Steve?
Now, just reminds me, who's the Welsh guy who done like the World Cup? Michael Sheen. Have you seen it? Just like the big like battle cry kind of thing for Wales.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good, that, yeah.
Unbelievable. Reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Michael Sheen is absolutely fucking quality in
Talented man.
everything he does.
He's national treasure level, or he will be. I
Yeah.
don't
No,
know
I
if you
think he's
can.
well up there.
Makes great polish as well.
Fucking good egg.
What? Makes great polish as well.
Yeah.
Mr. Sheen.
He's also going to live longer now
Takes
because he's been drinking Calgon.
takes away from the top and bottom of it, that.
Oh, it doesn't.
It does. It's
Mr.
sort of...
Sheen
it-
shine.
It ruins the memory of that absolutely phenomenal
Watch
joke.
Michael Sheen live longer with
Calgon.
Calgon.
If you want your 49-year-old Welsh actor to live longer, use Calgon. Don't. It will actually poison him. It's really bad for 49-year-old
What's that an
men.
advert for?
For Michael Sheen.
It's just for Michael
No,
Sheen.
it's... Yeah, have you not seen the adverts for keeping your Michael Sheens alive? Getting very for specific.
Getting ready as a nemesis tease.
I'm lightheaded.
Don't listen to this if you've got stuff to do. Because
If you've got a Michael Sheen to keep alive, stick Calgon in him. Michael Sheen's wife. I've been watching a podcast, mate.
what other jingles are there? Dan on.
What? Are you I've never heard him ask a question like this. What's your favourite part of a film? All
Washing
right.
machines last longer with Calgon. Yeah, that's what he did. What other? There's,
Take everything in your stride.
Is that tampons?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why do you know that? Why did I
Just
know
in
that?
my head.
Is that where they're rollerblading to the forest?
Yes, when women are like, doing the fucking pole vault. You need sanitary
On
protection.
rollerblades.
On rollerblades.
Adverts make like women on the period look like the most fun people.
Rollerblade everywhere.
Here's you walking on the moon. Imagine that with your period. Be a nightmare. Dan on.
Use
get some famous
Tampax
jingles
and don't let your period get in the way from all the trampolining you want to do.
Or working in a foundry.
Do you like base jumping?
There's a magical place where on our way there.
With toys in a million. all under one roof.
It's called Michael Sheen. What else is there?
There's
There was
millions, says
what was the
Jeffrey.
word? Something, the thing, do a race. What's that one? Milky
That's old.
Milky Way.
What about I like
Oh my God. When
The cars do a race.
When the cars
Oh,
do a
oh no,
race.
the bridge is gone. Old Red can carry on. But yeah.
I like to chew it.
I like to chew it.
And he had the fucking buses as roller skates. He must have been on his fucking period.
This isn't what we were.
Ladies and gents, shall we call that a P to the O to the D? This podcast has been sponsored by .cottons.cakes, .spread the cake, .spread the love, .love cake, dot
Dash.
cake. Also, it's been sponsored by Calgon. Keep your Michael Sheens healthy and clean. Also, sponsored by Calves.
And remember, if you're going to cook a duck,
Oh yeah, that was what we were talking about.
Do you like duck?
I'd like to try duck. But shredded. Like Brad Pitt. Do you like dark?
In Snatch.
Do you like duck?
He is shredded in Snatch, isn't he?
Shredded.
Shredded wheat.
Words. Right. Thank you,
There's
everyone.
There's a song.
No,
Sorry.
there's not.
All right,
There's
there's
not.
not a song this week.
The song this week is the Calgon theme tune.
It should be. If it isn't, then you've fucking
There's millions, says Jeffrey.
all on the way.
This week, a lad called Caden Nolan. It's a song called Move. We're running out of tunes, so if you want to send one in, finley@haveabirdnetwork.com.
Send them in. We can't play them on YouTube. It only goes on the audio because of copyright and all that jazz. However, appreciate you. What's he called?
Caden Nolan.
Caden Nolan. It's a
Also-
banger of a tune, this.
also, if anyone was after arena tickets, but didn't want to get the last few that are up in the gods, we released 90 floor tickets last week. Really good seats. They were reserved by the venue for some reason. We don't know why. But the last of them is available now. gigsandtours.com and ticketquotes.com.
You'll have to move pretty fucking quick for
Also,
them.
there is no gods, is there really? Like, they're all amazing.
Yeah, they're all good seats, but they're
They're
high.
higher up, of course, yeah.
They were high up at the back.
Yeah.
So and people were avoiding them, I think.
Potted at the back. So this is Kevin Nolan with his song
I like to
When I
chew it.
Used to Play for Bolton.
Trying to follow in the footsteps of all his sisters.
The Nolan sisters. Touche.
Not many people know that. Colleen and Kevin from the same womb.
Hairy-legged freaks.